Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Na fe mo share live via mo DSTV channel 364 na Go TV channel 121. Emrasan aso midfield action Friday edition ayense musankwa na modeba na fe echechere adwen de efa ho emu na no mpanimfo bi ewura ha yebemo mo kwan na de mposo mo de tudwa bia so omo de ato edwa na questions no eba na discussions ne kwan ya befa so be answer mo questions na adwen chechere fa mo questions no ni na de fefem kakra de amamo na de amanfo de eba obi ewa adwenkyere bi for obi question ho a eno so kwan da ho obetimi de afaso abreye kopem se donko bebo na ya pegi mu ma breaking news abjafo enso aba betrase Friday edition of midfield action eno eyense musanko a odumi di fa video enso abreye 0244 263902 0244 263902 eno a video line which we do in semusano afaso abreye do beso kabia ana wa mano ayintintiem amaye ebe show ni nyina na mpanifo bi so di nsem kakra atudwa ni nyina no ese city de omo aka na inuja do no ano efa pole ani wo no se edin sachira pi ya hwe ni mu se edi beba Ghana football mu discussions na de ani enim se adodo no ano edi ebeba 0551599933 0551599933 and any WhatsApp line and so to me the messages no faso prayer intentem maminko eye Montana de Tony nafi on fama no nsem kakra emreye may you afidi free akra donko na breaking news and so atwaso Tony
Godfather, good morning.
Good morning. Let's say
nyame adom ene de ye papa
okay
Imaya birthday. A year brutal.
And then Maya birthday.
Yeah.
Mrs. Cassie. Mrs. Cassie birthday. Wow. Mrs.
Yeah.
Wow. Eunice appear Boatin and then your birthday. Yankani I can say. Batampa. Yanko ponko swa unshira wati. Na wabada ya wo. Edima ubia. Titru omo ni bie yen kan say mami ya kan say oh man ya kama ya bie ni wa onko enko ya do ye nyakopon hira na omo yokoduro omo ahoden say dwuma na o ya hye wonsa o ye no nyakopon onhira omo ahoden na mre nyina no nyabi na mobro afo iso na dum womo nyami hira wate happy birthday one and only Mrs. Eunice appear Boatin you are saying so I only
pepe
and the Mrs. Wedi I am so
Yankasapi
happy birthday Mrs. Kessben
amayantin nkanyesa
yes
we
Maya we nyame na meka o manese se wa ma omo anti wonka o beti omo nka
sa pepe
na no so no beti nka na fidi so okay
yanso ya pese
ni yoko
obi beti no wasew enti de bia kwaso am fidi no na ha yenim se de bia da ha dem se free sam record die men so shekura na e de ma mfa wase
ze wo me ko fie ho na o shia me do na no ha don't be so baby and my post chucha me.
Hey!
My post chucha pictures. Chucha. That person don't be so go be afọ here. My post. Maya, happy birthday. We love you so much.
We are so proud of you.
Okay. Yanko Tony.
Godfather na ke enso na your questions me bi bisa no.
Ke asem zo ka so kofa ba ha me so. Maya birthday and edi. Oh, ukofa kiasen by be dim reni nyina esro
nesam no do so
yeah esro
enra na osifom nanka na ye pe Abby's kitchen
na wo yes on sa fa duane ni mabi o mesro
o me bona baso keke
okay
ya baso body DJ K why ni nyina
na me anka sa nam no Yanko Tony I'm doing the Abraham office, so I'm sure first time I say tilapia tea. So we need hope. Any tilapia.
Yeah, we nanka. Nanka we dey be ko wu.
Obi abon enyo. Now who did he say? Enyo na boy DJ K. Tony Oko. Kofu abo mu nyomo. Omo mbo nyomo no kra ni di hu say.
Omo nsa ho kwan say.
Tony Oko.
Me da CP Godfather. Ene fiada ye metiefo.
Busa say number ya but we has a salty kakra nyet tilapia. Omo super cool. Super kuti the two kwaso brother. Odi enko.
Ye kwamo no ne ahwensem a ACC ankofo ekroso ye ba say afri Italy Coppa Italia and a quarter-final game eba so Emma Fiorentina at the Inter Milan woto e come and Inter e consider against Fiorentina then Moise Kean he was simply on fire goals a pure free mumi and sano onon kwa e she emumi enunti all the goals a pure free and a game no mo and our Kessben so Moise Kean say Fiorentina ayenam a great service pa oma boano the current year say eba form no omo ana ekita nto gidi pass obe repay them obetu omoka e wo gidi a omanya e wo no nso emu na coach edema Inter Milan Simone Inzaghi e kiremu a enra na omo sefata pass omo edi ncho because in every aspect of the game na Fiorentina na omo eye better nti enra credit no one fam mo bibiara straight away or the ma a year Fiorentina or a club into way any match of course so and in some man and penny for and so Eri Atuja and then Juventus and Como airball every Italian Serie A na Juve squad omo enemu ye Thiago Motta onemu 22-man squad na or the new players omo form second round ebi mudin abepie mu enti and Lloyd Kelly omo foreigner from Newcastle United and Lloyd available for selection coach Thiago Motta edenaka match day squad ho obetimi ameki ne debut ade ama Juventus omo football club João Felix Chelsea player Obolon Eddie ama AC Milan on his debut of free bench share goal Emma AC Milan omo winning by 4 goals to nothing na AC for no beyond the loan deal after 5 months no omo say omo for João Felix permanently now him say boy no a man fan shem say obligation and an option to buy enti just say AC Milan João Felix omo ne Chelsea transfer sinkonya and negotiating nyenso yet say AC timi bomodin etua something around 52 million euros said the Chelsea look for a bond from Atletico na omo and Samuel Kwambeton João Felix at the amount AC Milan omo football club no and then you okwa Germany and Bundesliga game ebasu in the Bundesliga Bayern Munich omo ene Werder Bremen ena Asia good news and said Leon Goretzka is back name enra according to Build almost Leroy Sani ene Sergio Gnabry na omo yarintin omo entimi Anthony Vincent Kompany coach Edema Bayern Munich when him say next week Bayern Munich ball a year playoff in the Champions League against Celtic or senior hompo and an match ya obo the net against Bremen no honkwan and the concentration and so after this game now against Celtic omo match omo ebebo in the playoff now Werder Bremen players and officials and so ejitum pass Bremen omo weakness a counter attack and until Bremen omo midfield Romano ejutum passa sa counter attack Bayern Munich omo weakness no on metimi a capitalize na omatie so machi na omo Bayern Munich omo enso passa na Bayern Munich omo directors especially Mr. Ebel ejutum passa Bayern Munich this year omo consider goals pa omachi ho eninu papa Vincent Kompany coach no on trial gamer Bayern Munich impo winning no aya omo consider more last week omo ne Horsen Kiel Bayern Munich ashare 4-3 omo share 4 clear goals nanso omo consider miensa on gin di cross ano ebetimi aboa okoshia club wo wantimi ansha mo a sa club na shawa wo untimi enkepu a clean sheet eden ya wo di nkugo na ebe finti Bayern Munich omo ye worried ewo goals outdoor this year omo enso consider nyame adom ochina and Madrid derby no Basso Real Madrid host you Atletico Madrid Fede Valverde born the game number 200 ma Madrid last week na ojitum power say Madrid derby no game ehun pa omo rivals and airball na also winning the derby would be very special because a game every player ever say obo Emma either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid na omo wini a big step La Liga no omo enso ebetimi agenti some person omo jile gredia ene ochina match no kwan bia so also mo enso etimi edin kunim yenko Juve so Luka Toni former striker Emma Juventus also Dusan Vlahovic and then Randa Kolomwani coach Thiago Motta obetimi abosa 2 players no e dia bomwa brand ensu kwan bia when we say coach no rotate Randa Kolomwani ono ba second half of the league no ono ana start all the games or buy all ball na according to Luka Toni no or say coach no bibie no si kwan so obebo mo mienu abom because Kolomwani no obetimi abie mu wo wing so na or the ball na eba enti or advise coach no say on started Randa Kolomwani na fe onfa Dusan Vlahovic enso entimi enter to yenko Spain eno da Copa del Rey one match Barcelona etwa Valencia El Mestalla koshom kanum papa bi ema Valencia entimi antin 2 games Barca she Valencia 12-1 Ulim say last week ya La Liga womo Valencia 7-1 and Sana Barca to asokoshe Alaves by a goal to 0 and enwa in the Copa del Rey said our Kessben son omo Valencia omo 5 Ferran Torres ono eko eno esa obo hat-trick Femi Lopez and then Lamine Yamal at the bako and so eso so enti Copa del Rey Wednesday on the 12th of February and I draw no Basso Atletico Madrid Real Madrid, Barcelona, and also Sociedad semi-finals in the first leg games Basso either 25th, 26th or 27th of February. Now return legs na kwakoye 1st, 2nd or 3rd of April. When I draw Basso any data omo ebetimi sia kan Hansel Flick Barca manager was in the niaje performance and Barca exhibiti obra omo share kanum and Valencia omo entimi anti Barca coach no after the match wey any nsama or the tuja.
Now it's important because we have tough weeks, months to the end of the season, and now it's important that everyone show his best, shows how good he is, and this helps us a lot, and I'm really happy for this player who came in and also score goals and played really good. So again, I'm also happy. I'm happy. Same like the match against. Coach
say, "Oh, you're full of praise. Oh, you're so happy." And my players in performance and that the Carlo Ancelotti. So far, player back who impressing the most, Brahim Diaz. When you say Brahim Diaz, in Pempi on started, so every single opportunity be or the Emma Brahim no, or take advantage on your player or the bench or be cause problem. Do say if you bench about more or less or be a game changer. And the coach said, boy, in attitude alone, your players be a while. Or Mujidi pass despite the names Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius, also enemy ball ne ball. Etika onemu squad no man start here. Omo tena bencha na omo bomb hene Nenso Brahim on Tessa Amakalo Ancelotti nani agin ho ye papa. Obeka Joseph Font onen Van Dijk e boy e was Southampton onim ye papa. Joseph Font e chire mu a ope a defender onim ball ne ball na obesutu Real Madrid omo profile ne dia and Van Dijk enti Joseph Font and I recommend Van Dijk the ama Real Madrid say I'm a defender pa obetimi abom for next season dia and no Van Dijk nanso Madrid omo interest omo I Arsenal defender William Saliba ono ene Madrid omo priority about center back Arsenal fonso decide say boy no omo Anton ne ochna enso account William Saliba Madrid no nanso Arsenal force omo tona enye debiada yentoa so e wo Javier Tebas La Liga president rom watiti bi pa e di ama Madrid na also Real Madrid sebi omo eluso o madwene na enyema nanse omo demand no ayana ehu pa omo aye former complex akoma La Liga so omo pay audios the see all room Real Madrid Mbappe tackle no na omo sanya nkan enra officially omo after meeting all the clubs ekoye Madrid anko ama La Liga clubs ne pese ye twa Madrid asompa heavy tabase Madrid omo elusu omo adwene yenko England Liverpool enra ehye 4 Emma Tottenham Hotspur omo entimi anti nemu first leg no na Spurs ahye ka ba kwa Liverpool entimi anti nti ka both legs ne eboma Liverpool are qualify a year 4-1 on aggregate in Tiano Cody Gakpo or no and a share first penalty by Mo Salah Okojino 1 year and from Sobia and a Salah at the Bono and so at net into Dominic Sobo Stamuniano Eyuamodian and so from Van Dijk ever share 4th goal. Now Van Dijk captain Emma Liverpool on any lady or more Emma on Newcastle Wembley Carbaca fan Makwa Kobo. It be South Van Dijk say and I game who say almost say come Wembley day and I all can edit actual fans no capito I respond they say
everyone has to contribute in scoring goals, and I think the way we scored the goals today, I think it was important, it was nice. And we go back to Wembley where we face a very intense Newcastle, so when the time is there you prepare well, and we're looking forward to it.
And whatever happens, you get to go back to Wembley with this Liverpool team for another final.
Yeah, and I'll lead the boys in the best possible way. I'm always proud to be leading out the boys, but these occasions obviously are special, and really looking forward to it.
Are you always proud? Sabebo captain Amban, LED Liverpool team no. Amama kwa Wembley. Another cup final. Omo betimi agye Newcastle cup final sache point. Omo so ania bre pass trophy way. Omo betimi agye. Jamie Carragher pandit say former England and Liverpool defender. Also Tottenham Hotspur omo ye dapa for power. Almost every big game omo kwa. You are sure to say then match no omo enwini omo ebelusu hadwene pass say all the big games Spurs omo entimi enwini. Mo mention sama Jamie Carragher at the tuja.
Spurs team, it just they never shock you. They never do something out of the ordinary. I'm trying to think the last big game they won, and I'd probably have to go back to that Ajax game in the semi-final of the Champions League. And I was in the stadium that night, and I don't want to take nothing away from Tottenham. They're very lucky. They got battered for most of the game. A bit of a freak. I think they got 2 goals in the last minute. But whenever they go into a big game as a football club, no one ever believes they're going to win. And that's not me as a Liverpool fan. Those Tottenham fans there tonight, not one of them will have believed that they'd have gone home and they'd have gone to Wembley. They just won't. Look at those 3 midfield players today. I thought they were a disgrace.
Jamie Carragher and airborne coach Angie Postecoglou all born a cheap price. A big game sneaking no. Before sir, I'm a match betting I predicted say air Diana Spurs. I'm a penny and pass. I match no. I'm intimate. Enra another test case. Liverpool let's trash them by 4 goals to nothing. Now when we say Oko Arsenal, Oko Chelsea team ni mo omo department a week pa the goalkeeping department because Robert Sanchez no any other player and now committed more errors leading to goal in Europe. Omo top 5 leagues no excellent goalkeeper Robert Sanchez and inform so on 5 occasions and why mistakes are leading to goal. I'm at Chelsea on in one way or the other omo elusive points are now omo penalty Chelsea next year there just say ayamo target Kessben passer omo the renowned goalkeeper and so backup and so omo ne call alone so extremely fantastic job Bournemouth omo football club and then English FA Cup Leicester City omo Old Trafford omo Man United and Ruben Amorim you be say United mo kwa markets no so only 2 players and mo form Patrick Drogo and Heaven omo kwa any 2 additions amo ye Ruben Amorim na chemu dientia middle of the season omo more signings.
What I feel is that the club is taking its time, and we know the urgency of the moment of the team. Everybody here don't want to make the same mistakes that we did in the past. So we have to improve the players that we have and to win some games, and then in the summer we will see. But like I said, we are being really careful with the wheel transfers because we did some mistakes in the past. No, I think is
Man United I am from so in the past. Insta some improve players or no now on my market I go for players na performance asanso a drop into and I'm here ya or man more signings during the middle of the season enti season ban we ya no man says for now the o may improve players out do omo nyedi twato UEFA omo aye discussion some may remove on may extra time every the knockout phase of the UEFA Champions League from 2027 now it's a Champions League no obo na se eye draw na ehun behia se be ko extra time na ko pe win na omo betwam na straight away after games no na edu penalty kicks na fi win no omo etimi editem we your discussions are UEFA for enso award winner that Roma confo cross nsem no aha ene yedi si
okay yemfa NC ha montan de ton ye hwe miki babia ye hu no afi ne ye hu babia na owo o ya de aba o ya de o peke yi bia basisi ya no de
so twa no basisi ye wonche
mfuni ni nyina abeda di ha sisi ye amika sei abi owo no aba beto edwa ye program no ono no eti baby a o chile ba ne hu nyina hu nsem ebeba later information am gada na Tony say me bi e kire wo ha na fe uhu de ekoso kwa miki so yes Samuel Dubuachi and omo baby and omo chile pa so
nipa nye
yeah tia yeah juma
yenye juma no
all right abi betrasi ai betrasi na nyedua abi netisei bibia boko
radiatimo
nyangopo ase nyedua yeni nkomo kakra na fi yento adwumade no eso abi na odwuma wo ye ho akatua na wo dress ya dressing no akazika de free baby minyaso wo de yankwe minyaso kra na space ngwa ese akatua sai kwa ditio yankwe
okay I say for any other for Nyedua Herbal Center Emre Eli. Emre no ba betwetwe nkomo afa wapom den ehom. Me say afiwe ye moto ayedenam say mapomuden wo se mapomuden hu hia me. Mapomuden no wo se mapomuden esom mepo. No crest wapomden ebesom bo a ejina wa wo so. Se wapomden be hia wa ejina wa wo so. Ekwan a wo be fa so wo be siesie wo ho. Ekwan a wo be fa so wo be hwe wapomden eso eyie. Esan say eniema ye de be me yapomden ehia ye na asom ye bo no. Me patro ni nyina egu pharmacy shop. Eye Nyedua Herbal Mixture. Nyedua MF mixture ena Nyedua MF capsules ne nyina eye habama nua hini ene yakeka aboma ye de aye enroi na insan say habama eye ade a etu yade ase no mame ma say se ubisa wo nana panyi bia na se panyi bi owo ufia obeka cho say habama ene ade a uma ne di o mapom din so ene mukan ane na ehya sefri kanet tete enfiem pepe ane ena omo hya se eyuzu habama eno na ne ye hye ne dudo ye benum bi na omo secret ene say no omo ntwan enyare ansa no makwa hwe habama na chira kwa na say omakwa akwose dudo ni bia nom anaso omakwa akopunu omo ho debi dan da ono omo ye omo ho adresan so omo nim say yade de ne nam frama mu omo pen so kra na yade anya common kra no na omo ahye omo pom din so eye na de me no mienu nya pagya yiti na yade ne nam wiem etwan ye yadua ne ebedie yade namu yensu aye nom yade enamu empo ye frama ye ho me kra na yade enamu ena ye to yapom din ajeje mu afi de ye se by hook or crook yapom din begina ne naso yapom din besi ebesi pina esita ne nyina ene se yede ye ho bebo Nyedua Herbal Center adwumakuo no me patro Nyedua eye edronti no gi doctor number no na me ka bibi na se wante ase anasa se bibi ye wadwentanta e wo me kasa eho a wo be pesa wo be treche wo ha obi mu edi atre doctor anasa wo be frɛ doctor no obisa question aginche mu obru me de eso ye number no eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 edino eye Nyedua Herbal Center yendi nkomo emfa Nyedua MF mixture ena ne capsules ehun edro ye woni nsuo ene wo ne topaye so wo pani nsuo na wato open topaye na wato na obenya bia to ba bia ton edro bia eye pharmacy shop chemical shop and a herbal shop. Me patcho o kone e kacho say oh. Nyadua herbal mixture. Nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules no asa. Ne mom e drofo from ma eye adwuma to send nyadua mento. Me no for patcho so ko wanim. E ma ye mfa so kwa enda no attention na sika pe e ho ayeden. Mesre woni pe bia ro tie mi anase o hwe me ese. Okona wo anya bia. Onfre ye number no. Ni ensa so nkyere no baby fofora okwa. Obenya bi ato. Wana wa pen dodo atu so enfa na ni enkyere mu. E wo Misty Herbal e wo imrom. Danny Herbal e wo imrom. KNG e wo imrom. Afei ato nso Monaco Junction. Okwa obenya nyadua enro ni bibia ato. Me patro yentinsi kwan no emwe. Nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules no. Sade me kan se woni nsuo ene ye woni topaye no. Sa wo pani nsuo na wato. Open it topaye na wato. Nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules no. Me patro eye for general well-being. Me tro mu se eye for apomuden. Edro we eye edro ye no ma. Ya apomuden ejina ne naso. Edro we eye edro ye no ma. Ya apomuden ekonkan. Se wo tiem na se wo pese wo apomuden ejina ne naso. Wo pese wo apomuden ekonkan edia. And your draw was on nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules. And na yare ba emonkaye. Yare tetara haban so. Na yade nso din kan hinsa wo nipadwam ansa na pio yi nipadua no ani. Enu se wo tie me na se bia, ohun no do, ohun oden, wotimi di akonia ba. Enu nkyere sa wo nyare. Medofo, wo ye tiasefo nko ade. Timato bebe nipadua ne mu. Yare ni be hinta wo nipadua ne mu a, eda anka wo hia wo ho oden so de be ye bibi no. Na baba kan wato honom medofo mesrew woni abusua ni ti wankwa abusua na ebuada enu nte so mo apomdin ehu ehia dan da me pache dro wo sa wonom eye nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules enche ma ne ye ansa no aka se me hu ye anka ma yare no ento nsho so ansa no akwa anopoma sibire medofo obi benya wa na efi yare ama me ne wanse nyina efi yare medofo yi woni so ade nyu nyina to obetwa eye yare entia mesrew se ya pomuten no ye bema na som ye bo se de ehu se me phone yi se de light yi ye nti da me charger ka me ho ba bia me ko bia me charger bom te se man breezer me dru ba bi na se light e wo ho ma na ma charge se de be ya me phone enum no sans na ma wa pomden ensom mo bo se wudidi nko ade chemato ebebem enu nti edru ye nipadua no zoom lion a eye nyadua MF mixture na se ne capsules no wo de bra perfume bia free nipadua nim ama pomden ejina ne naso ankasa ye de she nipadua no nkomo ano eden immune booster kase papa edru enie nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules dane da odi boosti immune system na ema immune system no enya ahoden ekoboa wo ekotia yade bia pese ba nipadua no emu empo yade bia enya akonya abowura nipadua nim no se ukenya immune system na onya ahoden ede yi yade ni na free nipadua nim ema onya ofa wodie enamiti mehwene mensa menfe ekire se wo nipadua no nkomo na ahoden no ekofom enu nti yade dodo na enya akonya ba beta nipadua nim yade ba ko eba tipa ye ba de be che no afra ye funu yade ade be che no afra akofra yade we ade be che no akofra yade we ekire se nipadua no nkomo na ahoden no ekofom immune system no dane da ejina kuno dane da ejina honom se ebo ho ban afri yade e ho no nipa bia dane da oye adwuma bia ebre eka ho ade bia dane da eye adwuma bia ebre empo kakra ye dade me kire machine kra no eye adwuma kakra ye se ehiti yen fancy honom na ye miesu na njo yen fa ensuo engum na aso nipadua enu nti immune system ne ye adwuma na ho de no ekofom ejina wo me ne umienu eso se ye be sha ne den na dro ba ko pe ne betimi di ahye nipadua no nkomwa no eden edro no eye nyadua MF mixture anasa ne capsules me patroti edi ne ye ema me eye nyadua MF mixture anasa ne capsules eye nyadua dua eye dro dua sayawre dua mapomde mapa na dua enso tu yawre ase mesese ye nananom benya ahoden a na ye dua ye nananom benyina cha ahoden mu a na ye dua ye nananom sabi twedi ampoto o mo nsafre wo mo na o mo bekọ no bokwa na ye dua esanse na o ma hoden nyina ejina habama so o mo di twedi ampo anu masam no o mo di o manamo etutu nachi esanse sade twedi ampo se ye ni nua na ba no na ye fa na haba no ensa yawre no atoso de no mo di ye aduane na haban no so no mo di ahyedudo ye bepunu bi ye betua ye besa ye beso ye posa bi wo nso me di adware na sedanka awrade se wona wafa nyadua MF mixture na se ne capsule se omunso omunom omoduane omudie no omokra na edi aduro no ho adanse we na be fra doctor obi na koto obi na okacha me se me nkoto bi che se ye de na e be kan radio no so kra de o mate o nanso ankofo danse na o mo de ba no e no mo gina so akwa akoto na dane da danse so eba no eye na edimo de ye kra ye nim se dro ne timi eye obi timi for se doctor enye no nti na me koto edro no nanso me nom edro no sa oha no eko obi se okoto edro no for malaria nyadua herbal mixture okoto edro for malaria no oye obi a ena wo ye ne den pa afei de na otimi da otimi da bokwanye se bia bono se wanom edro bia na buru so oda na de pabichi no so wa sori anwoden soronko emu but for pa what one more twan die aka wo ada ne da waye sabio enne ochena enne meto enne meye ochena meye mfa nkasem yade ba emonkaye medofo mesrew enne wo titare haban so ma wapomden ensomobo ma wapomden ehiaw edre wo se wonom eye nyadua MF mixture and nasa ne capsules menua ba so obeye obesima bema so begina na so te se bema ohun so beye du na obetimi ase odofo nyinsan ya wadra wo hia eye nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules oba siesie ho yankopon ya aduma na wo twe se ne ye me yase nye me na me ba ha na wo twe se ne eye Valentine's Day adofo da oba wo ye main meter anasa wo ye side switch mesro ni nyina begina ho siesie eso eno ti sabre ya koto nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules ne nonom na ntwen carbon ensuboni bia fri wa himfio no ni nyina kwa wiese be hye nipadua no komo no eden say immune system no wa hoden a esiesie o ma wo ye obesima mese ema omu ye de etesa abele na adofo gina omu tesa abele ada aba ma ye ntafro tesa le wane emo ye num se tototo edru ebebo eye nyadua MF mixture anasa ne capsules bema ma honya den etesa bareka sen chachara so be na so to say rock of ages dia na ma ya tweno de eti atweno ne ada o dia wadro wo hia eye nyadua MF mixture anasa ne capsules anamo bia ko wie wa boboa ano aha na me do besie any doctor ncheche enkomo bisa question na chinche mo promi de eso me se wa pomuden enhihia ma wa pomuden ensomopo fre doctor say sie ne bisa question esan se me no aso me ntimi mpem enkomanim aha na me do besie ye number no eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 edino eye nyedua yedo bibia se so jebre no tie yen dasene yebehia makam
yebehia dasene anu ahwo hu ye wati
medase
all right baby is can free bia so ebom pa se enye mo uti hu se obi a na aduan na odi na tade o hye de baby oti enye hu sika na busum ye de ma no but wende the nyamedia bedru no Ebeneza all right nyedua mo friend numbers no na mo ni nyedua adokutafo no eni enkomo no mo ebeboa mo yie papa Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra say with the 4 air transit na yahwe mo questions mo de abano emu me se obi so wo adwenkyere efa questions no a ono so tumi de ba na etoto adwene kopim se donko ebebo mayeni kan ewo eye we also your friend no na say ventures and edin kan and then the question abaha na say ventures also say Joe please what will push referee Alex Corte to say Mr. George Jeffrey offered him bribe whilst he had no evidence. So why is he still at post? After all the allegations from his colleague referees, Nasai Ventures and anyway, and so are praying. What will push referee Alex Corte to say Mr. George Jeffrey offered him bribe whilst he had no evidence? So why is he still at post? After all the allegations from his colleague referees. Do your panel agree with commercials and Stakeholder supporters that they shouldn't meet with the FA for that thorough discussion concerning the stadium safety measures? Okay. The next one, and also say good morning, the general. The Hillsborough disaster that happened in 1989 changed the face of English football. How can we take this cue also to change our football? Verona. Ibrahim Nediwe Abraya, Italy. Do your panel agree that we should play our league in 4 centers, football centers, until we upgrade our various pitches? Or we should still consider the Premier League venues till next season? Listening to FIFA and CAF safety standards officer, Mr. Nick Owusu, he tells us how deficient we are, especially our various centers. How can we leverage the resources of people like him to improve? Daniel Koforidua. Sergio, I read from Sunny Dara that a chunk of the Black Stars players are average. Please, can your panel elaborate this? Please, your panel agree with Mr. Sunny Dara. Not the Fufrode Abba and so no. How will your panel suggest reforms to significantly improve supporters and fan culture in our domestic football to bring about the change needed in Ghana football? Techiman and a whack boy. Anyway, a free a brain. Me sure we and so or the free and a buy or the free and a buy. Good morning, Sergio. I'm Doc T from Reading, UK. I have a question regarding the state of sports in Ghana. Over the past decade, it appears that whilst other institutions in Ghana have shown some improvement, the sports sector has declined across the board. Do you agree with me that this issue warrants nationwide attention and discussion? Sports have the unique ability to transform lives profoundly, and it's essential that we address this decline to unlock the sector's full potential. Dr. Reading, UK, and all the way Abba. Also, greetings to Andy Kem. From your panelists, what are their sincere thoughts on the release of the GFA after meeting with the Premier League clubs yesterday? Asamoah Nadiwe Efri Nkranza and so Abeka Yensa. Asamoah Diano Efriwa. Why dear and I mean Koso. I want Awa Mohammed to give me a summary of how the Ghana Premier League started, the first teams involved, and the team that never played in Division 1. Jamoli, watching you live from Sefi Bosun Kwanta, and anyway, and so Brian. May call the next one. I'll say, please, who approved our football stadiums? Who approved our football stadium? I'll say anyway if we talk ready and Abraya, why not a jitum your football? Maybe your ball. Nowadays, Mr. Okay, I'm saying we a coin for I mean call the next one no sweat. I have the voice is for her. And Mo, Intino. Into voice no PC. So my question is directed at Andy Kem. If he's given the sole privilege to appoint one person among the millions in the country as a GFA president, who will he appoint and why? If I'm Joe, why anyway a buy? With a common Yanyan. Okay, answer fine. So please let each of your panelists give me their combined 11 of 2006, 2010, 2014, 2022 World Cup Black Stars squads. Wow, from 2006, MPM, the last World Cup. Good morning, please. Can you help me buy some books? I know the narrow and a trade teacher books the Paufi Bisu here. Yeah, so finally it has been agreed upon that all the title titles or belts that Marvelous Naya Okunedu won during his boxing days should be sold after we had a meeting. But the only problem we have now is the process of selling those titles. Can you please show us the way or the process we can sell those belts? What should George Efriye do to Alescote? I'll sleep here today. And then if he's Zongo. So we are George Efriye, dear Nadebe Alescote. Please, I want to ask if Arsenal FC can win trophies this season. Arsenal. As we are inviting the stakeholders to find lasting solutions to enhance safety in football in the country, let the GFA not forget inviting the playing body. They can invite the captains and their deputies. Number 2, referees. Number 3, ambulance service. Let your panel discuss this. Owusu ansa edifri ohwim na abrayen. Owusu makan wode no owusu ansa ohwim. Wafa frankly, what honorable Dompre, William Sanyamedia. Dompre de Yamadia. I know Dompre. I know Domprasem de Yamasem. Okay, Yantuaswe. Can your panel, for once, praise Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hatchofok for coming together to release a joint statement after Paul's death? Is there a sign of good things to come from them, or this is just for the cameras? Okay, the fufro and so they aba I don't know. Mamin twaso and so ewaha. Meko osai kojo tadi. Osai kojo mse noa ena ode ba ya mse enye yen yasemna. Okay. Mamin Kowe, I want Awa Mohammed to give me a summary of how Ghana Premier League. I'm saying my kind way. Dada. Mamin Ko, the next one, Mode Abremi, na yentro to drink kakra emfa ninyina ehon. Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. Sergio, please, what will make Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye say that our football is in total disarray? And can the politician also take for the downgrade of our football? Okay. Can a politician, as they talk about the downgrade of our football, what to? If we are reporting in a brain, also politician, they can football for the whole bay. Say our football is in total disarray. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye. What do your panel mean by football people should be sincere to themselves? Is that the only reason why we can maintain law and order in our various stadia? Now say, anyway, assign a brain and view, now say ventures, don't go no fin. Mamisha way and so if he and a by audophobia. The document been a brain, maybe later. Why? I like Mama Sadia, Mr. Message, Ewa. Okay. Alaji Bemsa Abba and Nadia. All right. Meba the Mabeshe other messages now Mode Abremino and so Enina. Good morning, Uncle, and your knowledgeable crew. My questions for today will be very rhetorical, but I still have to ask because Nana Poli's death has really broken me down. Number 1. So is this the safe haven, the game changer manifesto promised us that various stadia will be safe to the extent that supporters will take their kids and spouses too? Imagine if Nana Pole had gone to Insuatre with his family and his kids, seeing their father in a pool of blood. Number 2, is Mr. Ketokreku busier than the IGP? Your biggest product is in a mess, and Mr. Okreku is outside campaigning for a CAF ESCO position. He feels unconcerned. Or is it a case of crying more than the bereaved by the Ghana Police Service? How can the IGP stop everything he's doing and commiserate with both Asante Kotoko and Pole's family? But the GFA president and other top FA officials are yet to be seen in Kumasi. Happy birthday to Portia Awua of Pankrono. Hashtag justice for Nana Pole. Alcantara, Udwe Ifri, Old Tafo, California City, and Abre. Wow. Mamisha we and so. I say, Nana Boama, okay, Messan Baudi and so Ebium. Though I support the Santiago Circle's leadership, I want to know in Ghana if two teams play and charge Popular Stand 50 Ghana and 70 Ghana cities. Has it ever happened before? Eric K. Bwadi and so Enediwe and so Abrayang. Sergio, please can we listen to K5 again on midfield action? Seems the man is so furious. Yao Tonchi Edway free Akumadan and Abrayang. Na so my K5 voice no ready. You better say obisi episode time tibium the K5 the two jado. Miko Alhaj Mahama Salia. I say good morning. I've followed the discussions and viewpoints being expressed on the football murder that was visited on Pole. The accounts are all chilling and leaves all of us sad. Sir, do you honestly think our football stakeholders will be honest to walk their talk on the way forward for our football, looking at how easily we forget about the past? Will it not be the usual talk shop? Alaji Mama Salia, if you're one chip on the line, Alaji di moving yepa, and your usual talk na.
So no be a can
be. Yes. It me ba commissions ahodo. You issue white papers. Yeah, they go so. Nkosi hui. Inti Alaji Mama, osinya samna ba moja share so, and obi can be. Ye meetings, ye free police from penning for, ye free kotoko, ye free other league clubs from penning for, ye free supporters, ye free way asamna bashena ye kitty. Ye ni mo. From afar so shim then ko obia nka ho hwe biom. Galaji busa say we enkoye sabi. Dear na chese we no ebeye sonko kra. Mami got jam school. Though is it true that the moment Kurt arrives with a visiting Polish family, he organized a meeting and planned when to restart the league? If it's true, then Kurt is not a leader. He is selfish. Jam school anyway, Abba. Though I said two small teams in Ghana play and charge Popular Stand 50 and 70. Has it ever happened before? Some kind, Eric Body, Ubusa said, Esida, said, yeah, Esia, and SMP. Mamin call the next one. Audophobia. Mese with the document we had the Bremen tea for Frobra. Namin kind and so and far and mount. Okay. Mamin show we. I gave banana to my players after winning against Nations FC. As what motivation? We are struggling with funding, but I believe young apostles will survive in the Ghana Premier League. CEO, young apostles, Ura, Domfe. Anyway, Many bravo. We are no, we're also very sorry.
Ura, CEO, a club president.
Co-owner.
Okay. Co-owner.
As motivation, Ghana Premier League. You know,
only nations, but we know. Could not me to my place.
Motivation, you know.
Na so kodu no ayo ana.
You know, I was
Energy wompa.
energy no.
So o ma kodu no later bi o ma mo didi ana.
There is now oh yeah, what person or did can as
as motivation. Any money issue no say as motivation. See abobo awie ni aduru ba bi na ya tokodu no obi ani bia send den kanye issue. But so mo we ni no Koduno was given to them as motivation. I think that is what make it.
Okay. Okay. So this autophobia, the document I sent to you is the press release by Sports Callers Association of Ghana concerning the death or the murder of our brother Pole. Oh, okay. It is Sports Callers Association of Ghana. Also the release by Enche. Mehensma a woman na mede ato eja. Kessben Television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Okay. Nana, then also the free takwa ebre. Mamenshano and also quickly. Why only man you? Okay, maybe we answer later. Mijina so dia kakofa Dawood Heba. Nenkra toka krebi na eba ebedin kumoka kra.
And we are not for your friend Dr. Dawood. Mena me da hospital ano. Na enna meso enna ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Wodwa manso a enne obi adi hu adanse. Na du we Dawood ointment or se fetwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules or cc na ade wom. Na dro mienu we adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o ya pa de obeye ne se o de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na o de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment o ete ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane o de enko na enko ti adanse ne bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done. The toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no paso binya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa le me ye adwuma kura se kane no te do we de edi masema ma na be di so asema ma
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okoduru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
ruwa mi yusu mama hode pa ma metimi gba odwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o me miri we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be gba odwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka musa akospeda mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sori anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he Mentebre secret in here. Tis also to Samia. We use Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist. Ejuma mi ye. En kan na mi pega dia, na me nsakura antimi pega. And I say me ma dia so na lock me sisi. She say if you say me share Dawood 360 capsules. And the Dawood ointment. Abo me bebre. The dry you man so amente ya mente blebia. Obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules. Enya bi ato.
Odofo se watibi. Adro ya meka ho asem no. Eno ho adanse ene wono madi no. Ko pharmacy e ben wo. Herbal shop e ben wo. Ne koto Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no. Wo so be di ho adanse. Wo pese wo frɛ ya. Eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020-168-1717. Baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house open Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
Mohamed wo na ya no later you be second batch.
Sergio, number one, Mamin Shasie with nipa kwa di kan bisa question say Kagana e betimi ama a Premier League no aba be bono for stadia. Sergio, I think say is doable. If we are ready to continue on that tangent, I think say no kra be better. Because we've seen an example ewa Africa ya Sergio mini ukasa Cote d'Ivoire sa no moye no. All the clubs ning na kabum various stadia omoye after AFCON na omo hosting and say omo use no kama.
Omo kra no omo pitches papa
yes. Sure, even 1 year after hosting AFCON, sure, la say ya Mr. Frederick Champon ko on sure said the pitches no tie. Omo clubs ni na Stade Abidjan or Sewe Sports no all those other clubs ni na Sejo Asec Mimosa all of them Sejo mu na bo those various stadiums. So for me, I think say absolutely doable. And for me, we can emulate that to make sure say yebama other stadiums na one no Emma to the standard be very good for football before we go through that way no. Sergio Hillsborough disaster no in 1989. It was 15th April between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. An FA Cup game I so ewo Sheffield City of Sheffield. Now Sergio 97 people anyway after that disaster no. That one or that incident completely marked the change in English football. Robert Murdoch mo eshasie the investment by asisi adu baba krabe. So for me, I think say police incidents can help us to bring all those safety standards and make sure say in local football na dey baba krabe. Ebedu maybe ye benya sponsors ombem ebedu maybe obi be feel safe say Oko stadium ni enhye no. Sejo enche bia beba do me bia Oko stadium ma me klase o ma wonko obi wo ha na rebeka te o ma ne nko because onim se ayem hyehye wo ho okwa bebia woko e de akwa gi wani to entertain yourself say okwa help football so it has become a place okwa na life and safe. And for me, I think say we must leverage on that. Owe adia Mr. Nick Owusu oye FIFA and CAF safety standards officer e kan. So you niema me shim kwa idea okay about VOC venue operation center no. To CAF and FIFA standards e wo I say stadium pia enye bi. Ukoma ya install TV set e wo ma and ningina ye CCTV cameras ye dia stadium ningina and those CCTV cameras have been linked until uti venue operation center na uhnie koso be pia. So those omo ya show mo say omo gina be quickly bibia ba ya ne afre no se niema bi se e wa ha niema bi si wa ha ye hu but say jo me pese me bisa me hu say even nansen ya renovations e wo various stadia ye be ye renovations those people near consult omo ana not to even talk of yem pitches aye tantan ya say CAF cross yon penny on my mobile. You consulted those people, and near you say we have disabled men and women who are Ghanaians. And yes, some free ninko so free baby or ye Ghanaian or tiha. By ye be improvement, ye be refurbishment our various stadia. You consulted those people. Omunim die any idea omosua someone some famba back on the table. Ni ntimi famwa ni enya ya die. And ye ya no seju. For me, I think say idea okano. We must take a cue from that. And whenever we are going to do any renovation to our various stadia, all those resource people know, say they must be consulted. Say the beya nim diena omonya no omofamba. Say about fan culture. When was the last time say ebia obeka se Ghana Premier League be she league as cry yes seminar on supporters to educate supporters. Mekai say Ghana eba bebo against Nigeria. FIFA the release be by the Tali Stadium hobe pia said there are some categories of things you will not be allowed to even come through with it at the stadium, even including a Diane. Said you on Tisabia like church amount for mumu. And for me, I think say when so a perfect opportunity to start inculcating it even within Kwada, even through schools and all the other social gatherings e beti menya opportunity na dia chechom na awuro mutrim na ye improve how we are going to understand our sport, our football, to make sure say it's not all about do and die. Ye making sure say supporters anti-safety standards are say, and one of the things are going forward say you ebe kwa boy pa. Say you bin so beside say politicians with regards to Mr. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye asema or they too idwano say our football is in complete disarray. So it tells you he deeply follow our sports on power. And what it apart from that, so who or an ardent follower of the game. But say John Pempi allegedly, yeah, some of our politicians in terms of our local football. No. Yet Ghana, it say and conforming potemo be say ye more club call relegation montoaba. Allegedly, then you see them, some of them. Omudi omu yem penny my club and relegation and all those seju. No so can one of the things and shadamwa. So it makes yentimi mad the standards of the game now. Fair play no intimi nyejuma.
Okay.
How that then it me bass say you big beka say yan like me club e wo me side omu relegation ayen to aba. Chatiti said you. And all those things allegedly said you. And moi, and I think say when you know one of the factors are you know say baboom because politicians you know almost integral stakeholders of our game. At least omo ebu mino infrastructure say the be die adwuma no omo de betuja. And they also have a stakeholder in our game. So with regards to the asema ni pakoni beside say sports is in decline Ghana. Say you complete. Now, what I wonder is how our leaders understand sports to be. So, sports or football as a whole is a whole economy on its own. Yet me leveraging here. You bet me nyamfa so be brave also. Because a chain, football a value chain. So, if the British government can get around 7.1 billion pounds from Premier League. You can imagine what just Premier League have done to the economy of Britain. Just Premier League. You can imagine, you can go to some of the developed nations. If you're South Africa, say before me found Abruchri. Tanzania, some other countries, how they've leveraged on football to develop their nation. So you can imagine, say, the standards about ye ma play obia obeye team bia ye ma some minimum threshold of sika ss war and sanoa football. So you can imagine if you are paying players well and government benya those taxes. You can imagine the revenue government benya from all those employed no. Not only footballers and but the technical men no, and even omo administrators of the club. Opia sebia na ketu ya government benya a portion of revenue as tax. You can imagine adia ebeboa. So football and sports as a whole said you a big economy. I say yem omo ye leaders no omo di omo any cost of said you they can earn a lot. Yeah. You take football free Brazilian economy and said you ebeshiki. Sure. You can imagine the remittances those footballers are more free ho echo other various nations sika omodeba it me so omusika semno. So say Joe for me I think say sports is one thing that our leaders must put a lot of seriousness in it pa. Say Joe me come by 11 with regards to the 4 World Cups Mefa Olile, Richard Kingston, John Pencil Beye me man at the right back. I will pick Hans Edusape as the left full back, John Mensah and Mefa Isaac Vosa. For me, Mefa Isaac Vosa. And then, of course, Michael Essien, Sule Muntari, Kevin Prince Boateng, Stephen Appiah, Didier Ayew, Asamoah Gyan. So, with regards to how the league started in Ghana, it dates way back since Gordon Gisberg Mutam, no that time or governor. No, more some lower tier football sites, Accra. Okay. But around late 50s, around 56 side monum, Accra for a league association. So that one completely metamorphosized NBA Ghana football. And in 1958, NHS ball league as a whole, but here, Kotoko ne has nkwa no mon relegation. Nkwa se jo mon nkwa no mon division 1. Initially RTU Ghana Premier League no mon so relegation da till se omo be koye. And of course Oka almost free lower tier sites no mobile. So Kotoko and has nkwa and omo any lower tier game bia obeka se ye football message.
All right. My first batch, maybe a second batch, no. Na other questions via ba obese odu ano etum emaya. Kessben television. Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Mo share live and so DSTV channel 364. Paucho Sanso and Encry 92.9. Onsa Kanye digital. And so your live Kessben TV Plus. Meko eye Niwat Scientific Herbal clinic na mafankra to kakra ewo nso aba. Meba andike mo ha sanso na Dr. Franco Naro nso atrasi. Niwat kakra.
Aya piti abum. Ni adi infidie mo maso eye adwuma o Jaffe Makwaba eba Niwat Scientific Hospital. Ye a team of medical scientists. Aya piti abum. Ni adi infidie mo maso eye adwuma o ya hwe hasi. Ya hwe ha de. Nyesa wo ba ya sabi. Ni atam edu de amaw. Se de kokono. Na embum ye do to afidie so. Me afidie ye omu hwehwemu. Me ye omu adepote ya de yare ne brewo. Na se me omu enya yare ne di woni badua no so. Te be che yare ma wa to yare ase. Wo de edit ni se ni baby ase wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem.
Obani what scientific hospital Dr. Fobius ya dwuma ne say enubuna eni no tan a obo ade e de dwumye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo ma friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na yemfa frem no emfa emao e bia o kidney no yare abem o kidney no say yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a o kidney no say akodu se dian kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e woni what scientific hospital bofra ban e boye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e ne nyama bi efra e de mawa e be bo ma diabetes na o sugar e koso pii no eno so aboa ama etimi abafum e bia na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem be ba bi wo no a onya tenkan kwa so mo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no no ba hyiemu a ehyemu ana adwo e no obo so atese ne be ma no ensore kra e bia na e no bia da so a wo nom yo ba na utie me na se e ya wo no problem e bia na e fiber na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosuemu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan be ma bia na hu so e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na wo okura be ba be ne hu so mu no na emo no be friends spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidie de ehwe be da di amia wo se problem bi wo no mu a ne atimi hu aduro na afi aduane e be kyerɛ ho adie pressure nti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofi ntimi mo amane obi so hwe me na ne bia stroke akawa to mpam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi okasa na pampan boni bi akire ye no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan bi obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade be di unya okasa bia na obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e kwa ni mo no o prostate na yekese prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye kofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere ni nti manya adagye amo ya de dia nyadidie se ni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie e de twe enubena e na afa hode ni fra haban mu e de saw ya de ma wo na e ni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya Dansura bank no ene bi eni hwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Konadan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyanko Pwanda Rumenti wa moto edema.
Yo, yes, I up. No pena K5 bu afuye papa me pese ye tete ne nsem no bi kakra na almost the release ababonte National Circles Council the release ababonte enche ye de hu nsem ebeto edwa yentie K5 emra na odi tu dwa sasante kotokokra no efi mpanimfo charge players no ohun se wrong
some ya ka from da omo anye no dear meeting omuni kan for bumaye omun show remorse sa de na asini de omehwe hu se bie mu nfi no omun fa measures a omun fi so mu ya ebie mu nfi no omun ba ne ehwe ne kwan da ho a ye beko ye so yakokire ya dwen se e bi ade ni se ne tie na mu ye ni se ya ebeboa timi ni am tubu sa na tie na fa ya class no share supporters asra me no kan tie ni ye hwa football no mamu nya ni se ni fo no nko na ye football supporters na there 3 weeks ni kra me hu no WhatsApp group bi say oduro safu ya me bo ni din ya o see supporters stakeholders ya charge no onye supporter onye stakeholder na mo friend ni charge no wikitie ni ye ya sam na ye ka sese I say na jo ye management omo yi omo de na ye supporter na ewu hwa me ka no kra na akere mu asem ye ka se transfer kampa Paul onye management
Mr. Technicians, I'm going to be a kama man for some person who say tribute, Munyan ye na yentiki 5 in small kinds. So, ready, no more catch na ya sign tribute. It's more. You treat me, yentifi. Mimra, doctor, from now. We're ready, I'm minting fi and sign K5.
General, I'm saying in some doors. Ni bia so ya kese me pese K5 ni supporters ni de no me de betwentwen na yesa abo bi mu a na yenya bre agibretimi akire mu ye enso ho nti ma mempeke the other issues honum bako ebisa yese ya dwen wo GFA release no no anything honestly me hu GFA release bia de minim ni se enra omuwie no Ura Frederick Champon, I'm saying Jumadi by more or less, or ya Casamafo, Ediama Executive Council, who didn't come credit to just say, be and see next week, or more any Musi League in the very resume. Apart from that, me who if a release. In fact, if there is a release, then maybe me who made me a commenting on it. But as to say, as I say, league, you know. Bibia to talk more and be bonny be and see next week a bit league. I think say FNA pentem do. My dream say inya Andrew Honum. I agree with the FA with the engagement they have started with the clubs, supporters, and the other stakeholders. But I think say a free sell back as if it's by week time and after meeting by a week time more day league so there. I mean, connected that to Obi a question Obi say a day in a say ye beya ebeboa amaya go pramano so aye din na asundua ba ho na nkrofo atimi akohwe ya kansi ni bi any ade of course you see poleway ye gidi ye say ade papa e betumi aba ho sabi nipa da hwere ne nkwa ye ntumi mfa ne ma back we can't overturn it. But yes, a day in a bit of free more and some of us think that it is an opportunity to reset Ghana football. And I say an opportunity say you didn't share pa ebegu akwem na your football. I say General Ubisamia, I would want to discuss this issue. But may very brief. I think say this issue should be discussed in about 6 thematic areas. 6.
Okay.
You talk about security, facility, regulations, education, supervision, and officiating. Madriam says, Niema Mako Ensien, and the various areas ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ ne yɛdi ho dwuma yɛ nhyehyɛ yie wɔ hɔ ansana yɛtumi aka sɛ bia yɛayɛ nneɛma pa. First of all, when I talk about security, General, say Owura Dampare at the nsɛm kakra.
Yeah, about security no so okay, but mami nko tie K5 deɛ no bi na me hwɛ sɛ deɛ emu bɛda hɔ kakra ma yɛn.
Thank you.
Yɛntie K5 bi.
After deɛ adeɛ kyɛn brada yɛbɛ ho ase deɛ aba sɛ kɔtɔkɔ play sese nso atrama play sese ya charge wɔ mo ɛnam tɔkwa na ɔmo ɛno ano but the timing no ɛnyɛ team a wakɔ baabi aba nipa wu a the whole Ghana you see the whole Ghana even at all BBC chance asɛm no ahye obiara nu ha oni ho ya na nipa na ɔmo di anim a yɛbɔ football no ɛnyɛ ɔmo ya ɛmfo ɔmo no ɔmo che players yɛte hɔ ɛna Ashanti Regional Command ɛfrɛ yɛna ɛtuka to ɛtuafoɔ ɛnwummerɛ no yɛwɔ hɔ a yɛsɛ IGP Dampare ɔba bɛhyia kɔtɔkɔfoɔ kuro bi adeɛ paa na ɛre hwɛ yɛyɛ bibifoɔ sɛ ɔmo nim a yɛn yɛyɛ bibifoɔ ɛne yɛn yɛyɛ asantefoɔ adeɛ atwa ne mu
Okay, Doc, every machine is no, I don't know. Sharon is no so, yeah. The end was so.
But sometimes I take K5.
Yeah.
And
Munda or we want to go to repeating.
And now more release and so on. We need to kind release now.
Okay. I'm releasing so.
We National Circles Council or more release.
Okay.
Signed by Christopher Damenya and Urako Kwamponsa.
We acknowledge receipt of your February 3rd letter regarding the emergency meeting on stadium violence following the February 2nd match between Insuatre and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. While we appreciate the GFA's initiative to address supporter safety, we cannot constructively participate without first addressing critical concerns. The recent match exposed severe safety failures, including the violent incident resulted in the tragic death of Francis Frimpong Pole, with allegations of targeted attacks and inadequate medical response. The absence of proper safety measures and apparent incitement of violence by players, technical team, and management represents systemic issues threatening Ghana football's integrity. We are willing to engage in dialogue but require concrete assurances that the GFA will 1. Conduct a thorough, transparent investigations into the incident. 2. Implement robust safety protocols. 3. Hold responsible parties accountable. And 4. Demonstrate genuine commitment to supporter safety. Until all our concerns are comprehensively addressed, the National Circles Council is not ready to partake in any GFA organized activities, meetings, or programs. Signed, Kwakwamponsa K5, Patron, Christopher Damenya, Patron. Now, some kind of doc.
Yeah. You know, and the tough about you and say, Nano Jordano, a 3rd February, and Omonsa can crata free Ghana Football Association, not as a seminary and a ditching. Na Omonsa Momo can say, Omo appreciate it like Omo any so a year acquire GFA near Bray, say Omo a pese, Omo a tracer supported safety, our stadium no, a bit to me akoye. Nemom. Omo eye kotoko circles for ni de enya de say ɔmo betumi de ɔmo ho ahyɛ saa process na ɛfefoɔ no pɛ so ɔmo ɛyɛ no emu kɔpem sɛ ɔmo gyidie paa sɛ wokɔ agoprama ahodoɔ so a naano de siiɛ no ɛma ɔmo de hyeɛ a yɛfrɛ no Francis Afrempɔ na Napoli ɛhwere ne nkwa na wohwɛ yɛn stadium no a safety papa biara ɛnni hɔnom ɛno ɛma ɛyɛ basabasaeɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ players ntɛm technical team management ɛne supporters saa nneɛma yɛ adeɛ a ɛtete Ghana football na ɛde animguaseɛ ɛbrɛ Ghana football ɔmo Asante Kotoko supporters no ɔmo ne GFA benya twaka bi a agye sɛ ɔmo ahu sɛ nneɛma a ɛdidi so yi akɔ so one GFA no bɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu a emu da hɔ fan ɛfa nsɛm na ɛsi ne ho two GFA no de nhyehyɛeɛ mu ɔden ɛbɛgu kwan mu a saa nhyehyɛeɛ no bɛ make sure sɛ yɛago prama no so no ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɛhɔ bɛyɛ safe na kyerɛ sɛ nyɛ baabi obi bɛtumi akɔnya nkwanhyia na bibibɔne biara bɛtumi ato obi biem nea ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ne sɛ ɔmo hwɛ anim sɛ ɛnkɔpem sɛ GFA no obi biara a odi bɔne biara no GFA no bɛso no mu na ɔmo atwe saafoɔ no aso no ɛnyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛtumi de ɔmo ahyɛ GFA bibia mu ɛna afei ɔmo hwɛ anim sɛ GFA no bɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ani abere sɛ genuinely supporters ɔmo safety ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ GFA no pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ante sɛ FA no bɛyɛ saa nneɛma wei nyinaa no ɔmo Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters ɛnyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔmo ne GFA no wɔtwa ka bia GFA no hyia mu anaa bibia GFA no yɛ bia no ɔmo bɛtuma yɛ bi ɔmo nsɛm ni okay you see General, let me make a quick comment on the release and then juxtapose it with what Kwekwan Ponsan said.
I always say Kwekwan Ponsan say make it in year but okay we into me san Kobe ebi na yi kakra
time heals nipa no asɛm na ba foforɔ no yɛbɛsɔre ye but kasa bonse ba afei na akoma ɛba from afei deɛ adeɛ kye brada yɛbɛhu asɛ yɛde aba sɛ Kotoko players sei nsuatrama players sei yɛ charge wɔn ɛnam tɔkwa na ɔmo kɔnyɛ no minia obiara ni hɔ a ɔbɛka sɛ charge ɔmo de baeɛ no ɛnyɛ no ano no charge no deɛ ɛno ano no but ne timing no ɛnyɛ team a wakɔ baabi aba nipa wu a the whole Ghana me see the whole Ghana even at all BBC chance asɛm no ahye obiara ni hɔ a ɔni ho ya na nipa na ɔmo di anim a yɛbɔ football no ɛnyɛ ɔmo ya ɛmfo ɔmo ho na ɔmo charge yɛ players yɛte hɔ ɛna Asante Regional Command ɛfrɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛtu kaa yɛkɔkye a pole na busuafoɔ ɛnwummerɛ no yɛwɔ hɔ a yɛsɛ IGP dampare sɛdeɛ asɛm sitie nti ofiri nkran ɔba abɛhyia Kotokofoɔ kuro di adeɛ paa na ɛfɛ sɛ hwɛ yɛyɛ abibifoɔ sɛ ɔmo nim a yɛn yɛyɛ abibifoɔ ɛna yɛn yɛyɛ asantefoɔ adeɛ atwa biribia mu yɛwuo sɛ mu nim a ɛna ewuo no nso yɛwɔ mu mmienu yɛwɔ wu a wobɔ nsɛ nipa no wanyinaa obiara hu sɛ nipa asomasi wanyini wawu ɛne yɛwɔ aberanteɛ anaa baba a wawuo a ɛnyɛ wu ɔno ara n'atɔfo wuo so enti mu a yɛne mu yɛ football na yɛbɔ bɔɔl a mutumi ti yɛ sika afei deɛ adeɛ kye brada minia obiara ni hɔ a ɔbɛka sɛ charge ɔmo de baeɛ no ɛnyɛ no ano no charge no deɛ ɛno ano no
the Drubia na oka any say football basu. Okay? Asem na omo so ombe ba na enche respect ma sante kotoko oka kodru baby a o se omo ni efe no ni meeting bi aye. The key five kai you know. And what an episode.
Yeah, if you baby no say they also complain
no,
about.
No, can say if you no mesra kotoko.
Yeah.
Yeah, ni nyina wo. Te hona ready am enti onso.
It's a time heals. Time heals. Nipa no asem na ba foforo no ye be sori ye but kasa. Bonse ba afi na akoma from. Before say dam para be ba hakra be say no afafo afre tole maami dia na efesa etina kuma o so se cry bejo mo ba mi anyina ya trance e wo ye krom wanu ahu se ne ba wu a oru ne ko eso okohu obi no na akokko ko chia no ma fra se emra meeting na sa na ekọ meeting ti yem kan fo ndo mekọ meeting a ye mfa ho ye press statement ye ka chia mu se ye mehwe ball but yem kan fo nso mbebo a ye mfa ye ho omudo omutimi kobo ba yende ye ma mehwe supporter bia konkohwe bo me de maka okohwe na bibi to a eye wa wasem kopim se ye behu sampa mu de niam atutu akwam ada enu aye mpanimfo nsem omu de ko me K5 minimum ana eye very good to omu de obakwa ye nya ba ye supporter na ye supporter ewu no ye na asam ne da ye so pa so omu de obakwa shade ba ye a ye wu no because every da and there be a hooliganism mumfa munya she the mumma some actual budget akoma ban 5 million yen fankobo welcome the munima sa kotokoni house bebo na yenya 43 billion na ma tini nyina afa the munima of football na mu the mu be ya mu be nya sika nko ana mo ye na wa ba press meeting the meeting and na say the letter no kwa o my reply I want my reply say nti na omo free meeting no and yenso aka chon say atake your son awie muye masa nipa bi mu nipa bi wo Ghana ha o enye pati nipa bi mu nipa bi wo Ghana ha emoa enye nipa bia ye nipa me ka no kra na achiro nipa bia ye nipa ye supporters nti 7 prebiasa ye hu ni mfaso na supporters no ha football na way ye ka bi say time heals nipa no asem na ba foforo no ye be sori ye but kasa bonse ba afi na akoma eba from before say dam para be ba hakra be say no afafo afre tole maami dia na efesa supporters be hwe match mutimi ti ye sika na asem say ya to ye mo antimi ansi secretariat kra say mu be maye ya akọ na motie ye num asem kra owura dampare atuka aba oba ye ni nyina na di nachi esa akọchi abusuafo me say ada ye beduru ye juada na ye kọchi pole yire no esu a osu ye no eye different from esu a dampare ba ye osu ye minia adentra awurechichire efiri nipa ho ade e friend awurechichire efiri nipa ho efefo na anya ade o ma ye no mu anya ade me koka me tie ye se yesuma achi me hwehwe mu a me koye no achi eye busuafo ho no koye wa ma secretariat kan ye mu no o se nko ba secretariat ni nyina ne nako ni ehu sampa efe ne dwene ye ho afa ade achi aye de leke foforo asa ba se yemra meeting menua meeting bay ti ye nsem free ha entla ka mu emra na K5 mitumi ka hwi na me kone se 7 prebi asanya me mfa sa mo me konya accident a 7 obi akwa beka se K5 wagimi no kwa na me ka kiro che se me de football na kumi kotoko na kumi enti sa minia mumyemfa no kreye enye football mumyemfa odo enye football because football na kanipa bom entiti nipa ntem.
All right. K5 patron Asante Kotoko National Circles Council. Somebody Abba Enono. Vincent, I am senior war and cry. Catch say or FSA for meeting now. Na FSA on the supporters in the Bayano. Na who Kotoko supporter biao. mpanimfoɔ no nyinaa obiara nsuo nse dɛ K5 no wɔka no
what I'm told was say has sponsor say sekotokofo amadia
ɔmo yes nti ɔmo so nkɔ okay Gina and also I don't know they echo on crying
yeah general you see
all right Mamusaka Vincent I'm mammy ninko about 2 minutes
you see general K5 interview a be near my super serious will be a release no and kwana here on TikTok of supporters in the stance and I see so far release now or here now kaya on supporters no stance and I see
okay
I think that K5 interviewee and a threat almost stands ankasa both emotional aspect of it and then any aspect that we person will look at because clearly for this letter there my dream say niema makum minu miense nine our my list say and sanombe who and no munye involved with the you know they are the process I will be to me the nya sa de we no e bi ni say we be engage fans na omuye involved no minim so ultimate say sa niema na supporters na list wa ha say until say omubehu no efenu and say obi bia ntumi nya saa dey without also consulting the fans no so the very things they want they should be part of the solution and I think say saa man na ya omutro say nka no nko ade a nka I would disagree with them say omunko meeting no but what K5 on some na me matra ha can say yes GF no ma yenu akufie champion koye. But delegation no is so light looking at the magnitude of the issue now abano. Yamiani ni pen secretary yes or kreku wa kwantuom kura and kanya fese de dampare will be imposo ni wo number obe so obi se ko ni ya fre no ne ma me na kasa ma na rechichire na ba abontiama supporters no ehu. Besides that achi okroma ubekasa ya asem ketua bi na esi enti na abe honum ko kochia anye ye kranka GF vice chairman esco committee esco members yi eba ye na eso ket ni ho enti ni vice makado Dr. Randy Abeni na no odro safuni lozikoni ye to a high powerful delegation amoma ba abesi asante kotokoso kotokofo mpanyimfo afre omo supporters leadership aka nwa amoma kofio akoma abusuafo no yakwa general enke fesin bibia you see issue na yeka no emra any processes wo ho but it involves a lot of emotions. There are emotions attached to the issues. And if you forget about the emotional aspect of this issue, now so be call ram kwa you are not being human. And nothing am ni K5 say I dream say a kwebi so yes emran GF emran dead pefe ni ehun no TV no so anakotoko players ene instrumental players ne e opa so a good football ni mfi na dead pefe say a charge omo but there are bigger issues. Our emotions are so paramount here. So ideally, they could have even waited for a while. And Sunday announce the charges against them. But all they are there and one announce charges. What about go pramano? What announce charges? Now, instead of obey the right things, you are just inviting the fans. I think supporters are still in the emotional mood. Into a very difficult say, only in the emrani processes. Very difficult. General, we are no Eddie free honma.
But we need your grammar.
Adarma.
Me ba na wako. Edoso. Me susa. Siemo ntato nkomra. Sisi na fi uria and the game so the no ambre. Me ko Kojak farmer, Kojak. Na me ne omoso edi enkomo kakra. Yeah, basisia na ya twa de akanyina so. Kessben television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. Kojak farmer before say Kojak everybody. I'm sure we know so. And as well say I think the Mahesel Stadium disaster happened in Belgium between Liverpool and Juventus. It happened on 29th of May 1985. Liverpool was banned 5 years from Europe. Oh, wow.
On Oka Hazel, a European Cup.
Okay.
Where Hillsborough. Okay. Where FA Cup game between Nottingham Forest and Liverpool.
Okay. In the Advocacy, Uti, I will say, did not
be a retired referee.
Yeah.
NSBF. Say NSBF na kan.
NSBF na di we buy. Okay. I'm say akwasi o da bi we NSA NSBF or tie the message by friend akwasi di chemso. On the way e buy.
NSBF your referee.
There be no. Whiskey and so say Olele, Pentel Harrison, John Mensah, Iliasu, Essien, Sulemuntari, Sevenapia, KP Boateng, Asamoah Dede in the World Cup singing on the best 11 and so they abano. Make up other messages ever Kojak. Often to say
Eradiatum me ho yese jo.
Ye den yankofo asepa. Amanfo ti o omotwen mane ball ni nsemhwema odi free Kojak Farmer ebre obia.
Sergio Medasepa anopei Kojak Farmer mebaya na dwumakuo kase a dwuma omudia ne se onbeye research abrebia no mahunu no ma ehia omanfo chichiru ewa ya pomotin emom eno enenam so ma Kojak Farmer edi Kojak Pro Code aba Kojak Pro Code sensitive eba ya che na ye adwuma se wonya pepon flu ana wonya cold mepacho eye Kojak Pro Code de every Kojak eye adwuma entem wonya flu wonya cold wonya influenza ne symptoms and the signs ni bi ene se wobenya fever ho beye hye wuti beye oya ohuni besisi obi hu twetwe no obi hu tutu no a wodakra no a wobre wonya Kojak Pro Code eye adwuma wo ho ebeto kyerese simam yensa onum Kojak Pro Code na hyase na eye adwuma efri se raw material ye dia ye no eye micronized powder eye adwuma ntem oba no ho ayehye wanya allergy wanya flu wanya cold wanya kata ne ho ayehye ne ti eye ne ya na fei woda wo hwan kromo fi se ne hwene mu nyina asisi a mepaacho mane Kojak Pro Code syrup ne bi na onnom ne ho beto no simam yensa bu pepepepepe na relief wa hyase ne ho to ne fifra hyase ete no eno so the micronized powder eye raw material ne bi na aye enti eboa ye adwuma ntentem ema wonya ho tontem ekọ adwuma so entem Kojak Pro Code tina mansan agye atomo no Kojak Pro Code nom ne nya hoto eye mabusua ne nyina mpanyifo nom no ne nkwada so nom pam mepacha ukọ over the counter ukọ pharmacy shops a ubenya Kojak Pro Code mepacha unya flu unya allergy unya sinus pains unya sinusitis unya headache ti amount paye mepacha samaka no kata ni cold a wanya no se ukọ over the counter ukọ pharmacy shop na osi bi ni ho ma insist kase upe Kojak Pro Code eno na abeto ye da eye adwuma te se ye adwuma eno ho asem na meka kiro na no pe Kojak Pro Code micronized powder no ye de gum nti adepa ton ne ho nti wuti de meche no ase adepa eton ne ho nti topapa na nya adwuma ni ye emfama na ho ento entem memra oral care no esom Kojak Farmer Kojak Pro Code no di kan de bae se de agi to mu a ye so mu no na so mo so betena se asan hwehwemu bi mahunu de ebeboa ye num aboa ye num ye sen ene ye num ho ban eno nanam so wo de product yi Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste Kojak charcoal toothpaste Kojak P and F toothpaste any mouthwash no aba ena Kojak F sensitive toothpaste no eye adwuma eboye no sanso no de Kojak toothpaste no so aba ni nyina eboa menka ho asem maako na yenhwe Kojak fluoride regular toothpaste no ede na eye fluoride wom wodi twi wosi a fluoride no eye minerals no se no ofi ni se ya enamel na wo hu no eno abi ne ede eye fluoride ye de bi agu Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no mo enti wo se no wo didi no na aduane ni bi ka wonum bacteria wo wonum bacteria no omso ti wonum no wo didi ye wo good and bad bacteria wo yenum wo didi enti omu didi no e produce gas and acid omu didi waduane na wadi ama na ka wonum no e produce gas and acid gas no ene ma wonum nkamba wonum no ena acid no nso ayanketenkete de na nso e korodu oseni kakran wo hunu enti Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no eboa ema remineralize sa esen no a ekorodun ketenkete nti abrabia wo de Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste twitwi wose no na besha na emu na me na ewewe kɔ no bacteria no wo mo didie na gas no no acid ne ba no na ewewe no ewewe sen no na foforo be hyemu kama na eboa nti Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no eboa bo sen no ho ban se de be ya sen no anwewe na wonum nso enkama ho nti eyi nka halitosis efri ho ebie wo no nso eboa bo sen ho ban free kaka ho fi se sen no acid no mo ne ye edidim na acid no eba sa na ekorodu no wa hwe ho asem nka ekorodu ebotokuro ntokuro ba mu na ye kese na esi nam ni mu a na ese kaka ayew ti me pa chobo sen ho ban ti Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no yusu a ebo sen no ho ban free brush enso ehye ho a eboa o ma otwitwi wo sen no eye de oban se otwitwi wo sen a me pa chow me hohoro pigu pidie bebo wonum nugu na afedi aka nye wo sen ho adwuma anopa enwumre na aboa regular de bia yusu eno afei Kojak charcoal toothpaste no nso edie na eye yenim se bidie activated charcoal ye no mapi ugo an mpabo mu bon a na odi atum na scent na frim ye de to fridge mu na yi scent free mu ye de to nkwan a enyinya mu na amanyi nkwan na enyinya no free mu aboa ama yi saade no pampa no nyina free mu enyinya no free mu nkwan banyinya eye bacteria fridge mu bon bacteria ka ho onan no mu no ebia na fungi ana bacteria mpabo no mu ebon no enti activated charcoal na de agumu no eboa eyi sentini free ho sa principle no bi na Kojak charcoal toothpaste no eyusu charcoal no eye bi activated charcoal no enti wodi twitwi wosia mpampa bi ebeba wonum bia na yin nyina free honom titru halitosis no wonum nka wo waye de nkwa wo yusu Kojak charcoal toothpaste na eboa yi enka no free honom afa wo sen estain wo sen wasene ebia coffee wine besen enro binti ama wo sen no asene sade wo sen no obo ade bo na atie fitaa no mepacha free ni color no mu a Kojak charcoal toothpaste no ebe fini kama ama wo no afita na yi bad odor eye enmukankan no nso afri ho sebi ama wonum ada ho fluoride so wo mu a enno so remineralize esen e bosen no ho ban ema ebo ho ban fri ntokuro ho empo ntokuro nketenkete wo mu a na esi ni nyina kakra na ebo ose no ho ban se de be ya dachi bia unkonya kaka anan tutu ose no emfri ho no na me ba Kojak P ene Kojak P toothpaste ne mouthwash no ho asem uyi obi a osene hono na apaye emoja free usin mo ba pa ose no femfem wo pa ebia na wononum vinegar wudidi anka bia emreye no ma bia tisa citric acid ana upo bia bo uyi obi abo kasa mu pa wo de osin etu minerals ano etutu ano de hye wo sen a me ba cho ebetimi arere sen no betimi abubu so nketenkete minute unhunu na ama wo sen na very sensitive ade ka wo sen na wo sen femfem obo ho no ma wo num nsu anwunu pa no a ana nsu ehye pa na ne sen femfem pa e pa cho Kojak P sensitive toothpaste ene ne mouthwash no ebeboa wo pa wodi twitwi wo sen afa twitwi wo sen be 5 minutes uwi na de mouthwash na ginagina wanum ene so be 5 minutes and 3 minutes ye ne sa consecutively ye to so 3 to 1 month me pa cho yes an wa desensitize sen no nerves no entiri no a ewo sen no mu no a ma adwene no ka kire wo se te yawo no desensitize no nti wonte sa yawo ni nyina bio afa epumoja ni nyina be free ho no mo ama wo sen no aye kama na afa wa ba be fa Kojak F sensitive toothpaste ene ne mouthwash no na afa wa yusu no kakra na no minerals no wo mu dewa bebre na ahase yesen no ho adwuma kama na repair sen no enamel no nyina no ebe remineralize kama na foforo abeteta ho na esen no de ehia bia no a ye de ahye Kojak F sensitive toothpaste ne mouthwash no wanya ni nyina no toothpaste free one toothbrush ehye ho free toothbrush ehye ho eye free toothbrush ehye ho ayede achoka afeyemra Kojak toothpaste no ehom Kojak toothpaste no so boankra no flavor no eye kama ema nkwada eno ene nkwada no wode twi wonum se a ema munya akono abere bia no pa bia mpo from no akofa ne brush na oba amotwe ne se ede ama no Kojak toothpaste no flavor no eye kama nya fe na wokọ yiri ni bia efra nkwada afa nsunuane no wo mu aye nkwada ne se ye ebo nkwada ne se eho ban akwada ne se afa na ebetutu mpo na afifi a ebetutu ebehye no wo sa aye kama fita ahyehyɛ abra wo faase bia eni akire enti ya yusu Kojak toothpaste no ebi ma oba emma nkwada 2 to 12 years esen eye kama yaya man kwada 2 to 12 years nya fe na ukochichemu se obi wo hono mu a 2 to 6 years se utobi ma akwada no ansa no akoto 6 to 12 years de no me pa acho yaya bomu se wo nkwada nan miensa mienu a womu nyina nyusu bi na emo very very economical wo ticket wa bi so a epu ohuru kama ye the free toothbrush ahye hom enti se wo nkwada mienu no ansa bakwa akopɛ Kojak toothbrush ni bi na wo de aka ho ama nkwada no na yusu no kama ni nyina paste ni nyina free toothbrush ehye hom free Kojak toothbrush ehye ho a eno no ebeboa ama wo se no aye kama na yen Kojak toothbrush no brushes no yesronko kra da sronko adenti aye akodwa so aye research na binim se brushes ano na eden a ene fi wo se me pa cho da bi na hwehwemu a Kojak farmer aye ne se brush na no den pi nu a e ma gam no recede etwe wo gam no se achinam no ko akire na afei the pressure to enamel no so a ebewewe no enti o se wonya brush no ne o se ne ko pepepepepe enti ne header aye Kojak toothbrushes no the amount ya use bi na ma o se ne ho ban bristles no moton kama na afei ne brush no so slender yetia by kama emu ye flexible emu ntentem enti use bi fetwetwe wo se na emmoa wo kama hedwaso wobenya bi atodwaso ba bia na afei supermarket ahodo okashi drug lane wobenya bi etu na afei wo Kumase ha no so a Central Market eko Roma Hill honom no so wobenya bi etu ewo honom ye Kojak no ma me pa to na mesia me babuboi wobetimi afre to free yente wo hwe wo Kumase afre 0531 06 9945 0531 06 9945 0531 06 9945 0531 06 9945 on crya and also for 0531 0531 07 00 20 0531 07 00 20 ni abeje wo so yes some brush no bo so me miensa bia wo didi wi a hohoro num na emwa yeda mo ase
bo so miensa bia yes some brush no wo didi wi a hohoro num na ebeboa oye papa Kojak farmer nkomohwam na ahofeidi abreye mo friend numbers no na enye no nko a products ahodo pi na Kojak farmer omo eton ni nyina so no obia di ho dance se omo nyoma de papa oto anya de abonu huda Kojak yeah, to also the Amamo Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. The Ashanti Regional Football Association has released these letters to Kotoko, Pole, and Tactical Sabuto. What's the FA waiting for? We every while tactical Orlando or no Nadiwe Abrayen. K5's interview is profoundly significant. In the traditional Akan culture, we express sympathy to the bereaved family and offer condolences before taking any further action. The current situation suggests that the FA is not genuinely concerned about the pain felt by Asante Kotoko supporters. Instead, they seem focused solely on procedural matters. This approach is problematic and reflects poorly on their intentions. Say whiskey, and anyway, and so Abraham. Doc.
General, a bit of information. After Sekotoko for no de omulete we ko ye no. GFA for no reply omu say, "O Mother Roma, sa ansem no makuche gu krata anso no. Eno enti na omu se omu mra no. Na afei after K5 interview no ne omu kyerɛkyerɛ omu consensus ni mu no. General Secretary no afre Kotoko for mpanyimfo no. Aka kyerɛ omu se omu beba FA for mpanyimfo ni nyina Tuesday. Omu pese omu ba. Inti Kotoko for mpanyimfo no supporters no leadership no enwene ho hwe se Tuesday no ebeboa omu a the FA officials now want to come down.
In the affair, their meeting with supporters cancelled.
Cancelled.
And how much was it?
Cancelled.
Okay.
Until so
the K5 in Imperial Bre. sɛ ɔmo nkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo ya
Yeah.
ɛfifoɔ no ankasa ntu ɔmo nan mmra ha
Yeah.
na ɔmo ne ɔmo asɛm biara na ɔmo aka no afei de ɔmo agye atom som bɛba.
If the supporters are okay with their dates, they will come.
Wow. Wúrẹ́ fi náà kọfà sẹ́.
But general, ẹ̀sùn fún kum obi fún kum obi fún dwa but sometimes ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dàn fún kum. Ẹ̀nẹ́mà ni bi ọ̀hún ma ẹ̀sì general ẹ̀sì obi ni mo obi kyerẹ́. So sàdé si a Ghana difference wò mu but yẹ obi a ne tradition. Na mpempi de asẹ́mu ato na ọ̀hún ni n'eku di no ubisa sẹ́ni ọ̀ma mamrẹ́ ni ọ̀ma maniẹ esi tiẹ̀. Ti sẹ́ bi a nke bi a omo eyi owura Kofie champion so onko yi na nke bia aida se owura Kofie champion na omo mu bia bisa se ye pese ye ko na sen na yesi ye no ma kire mu so bibi se de se ma enye de okuma se anko bia bi mfiri nkran meka no se animanimu ya akra na football enti football de obeba be si football for no so in this case mba be si kotokofo no so your supporters na ho aka inti supporters leaders no nso ni no matter mo nsa from no maka F4 no ma di o manim akọ abusua na onom akomo mo eye ya akọ but I think say ankutwasa apart from you see it's emotional issues here ya chitum sa chi ESCO member but kotoko from panyimfo asem kesi esi no mu hu achi o mo fa ne say ye nua achi ne tikrom ha ya wo ha ya bi nti na oba so inti I think say entwe and it's good they are taking steps to correct the wrongs.
I see.
They're very, very important.
So what you say, so we need to have
yeah.
Na omabetia
high powerful delegation.
Busiafo any Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters.
General closely related to that. Minim sombe maye Alhaji Akambi ne after Nura program no. Omuye interviews mienu. The titu Alhaji Akambi de okai. On say supporter bi say for once yemmo kotoko ne ha asabaso se omumi enu kan bo mu eye release eye statement and now omuye release edikoma GFE ahead of Nra meeting no na me comment no kombe ma Alhaji Akambi nsem na okaye after Nra meeting na ebebo me comment no pa I don't know if the
ready
team is ready. General, you see Nra ye kan ha chirichirim on almost my position paper. Now me explaining position paper in the academia say assembly now opposition on the issue. In Tenra Kotokone has at DNS no almost position on it. Now in the release and they say the details of their position on the issue no. Omo de koma GFE. Na omachre GFE
meeting of supporters na menya ntese duana between nations lions Heart of Oak, Dreams, Young Apostles, Mediema, Nsuatre, Accra Lions. Only na meeting a course.
Only Kotoko is absent. Okay, right. But what I'm told is I'm so Beba Tuesday. General, it's not me say Kotoko ne has a cabo my release. Omo position on the issue. Pacho yenti tape no. Okay. Say Alhaji Akambi nsem na ready now.
Okay. Trying to create let's say a controversial issue. And then, though you saw the press release that came out, but at the end of the day, is something that we are doing among all the clubs. That's the premier clubs. That's why we met here today. And out of the meeting, whatever we have proposed to the ESCO, at the end of the day, it's coming out tomorrow. Like Aka said, my colleague, and Aminu here also listening to what we are saying. We believe tomorrow by this time, everything should come to an end. I wouldn't say it has been done, though we came up with something which most of you guys have gotten it. But during the meeting, we realized I don't think it's necessary for us to do any submission because it's almost whatever we have is almost the same thing that we met here. I mean, especially with all the clubs, it's the same thing that we are all fighting for. Oh no, like we said to you, we are leaving everything to the ESCO members. Tomorrow after their meeting, they'll come up with it. Really trying to create, let's say, a controversial issue. And then, though you saw the press release that came out, but at the end of the day, it's something that we are doing among all the clubs.
Okay.
That's the premier club.
Alhaji Akambi nsema ono so de tuja ɛwɔ nkran ɛno no ɔno gyina hɔ ma Accra Hearts of Oak ma yɛnkɔ nkran hɔ a na afei yɛne yɛnam sini wɔ hɔ Vincent original yɛne no ntwetwe nkɔmmɔ kakra ne yɛhwɛ dɛ ɛkɔ so asoɛ hɔ paa hello Vincent
Sergio
ɛte sɛ wɔ nkran deɛ na ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ meeting ahodoɔ a ɛfei no ɔsɔ ne clubs no supporters no ɛyɛ no
Our Sergio, my entire unity for na Yemo Makwaba and Fembra Ghana Football Association. Ube Pimo our Hasia. They 30 minutes ago, and I'm in say class, you know. One more Eba and Kakana supporters leaders are or more all the 18 players leagues to now a bono. Or more Eba na conference room and or more AM you know, 30 minutes ago, and almost say what they identity no the so na clubs I would go to na and a BPMO ever have say na me BPMO ever have say no me Indiana Stars ever have me the Chain United ever have Vision for ever have Accra Lions ever have Mandlas of Lions ever have Nation for ever have Santos so and Green Pepsi Young Apostle in Swatraman for ever have Karela forever ha Mediama forever ha Bekum Chelsea and Afi Glorious Accra to sub Madam Vicentia Doku and so me wono ever ha na other people's media bibina naba nembo no woma me hu omo e identify omo ye omo a womo ehye team Jesus and say team Jesus no womo e na me identify omo a metimi e be others me no de mentimi e identify omo say we if and I say we if no almost normal set and yeah let me and that's from so far with people our head say media meeting so neho Fedachi ewa Santos so and a general secretary and the Prosper Harrison Ado and so ewa ha say meeting Safia make say
oh okay now omo ba no minim unya bi ni ombo nkomo kakra bi fa the Advocacy some clubs na kade afa ho ene nhihia hodo a ompese omne efe no adwendwe ho ene the efe ne tu anima don pese efe ne yema omno woni bia di nkomo
Pedro da bi minto bi ending komo efa no se omo ba no mo right inside omo ba no mo right inside ntino na nya konja ni omo mu bia ending komo na mo me twen se omo be wie meeting na afense no me no mo ending komo na ensema epie ewo eye meeting na so no eja omo be bo me tofa na afi me di so enso etimi edi amanimo
okay visit the that's pa na what try ma meeting no abawiye de be koso bia no emfa nkame ye kra e be frɛ na fi de ko bia wo de ato yanim de that's pa ya dem sini won cry Vincent Doku ne no edi enkomo no all right doc one time bra hope you man meeting na shase
yeah
how to focus
almost all the class are there but me no can say na me ne Kobe Jones supporters
okay
na na kasa no more cross essential.
Oh, okay.
We sure. I'm saying yes.
Yeah.
According to you know.
So Vincent so.
Vincent. My main Vincent Shadoku. Yeah. You see, for me, the meeting itself is not a bad idea. In fact, they're very important. The only thing here, processes are necessary if you know facility through with respect to Asante Kotoko. How the FA should have gone about with the invitation and everything, and wrong. For other clubs, I don't think say beer or more some genuine concern not to attend. Until it's good they are doing it, but the bereaved and Kasanya part of the meeting, maybe they will engage them later. And of course, Kotoko probably has the biggest following in our football. And Tisaoka fans in Semni Adenase on your part of the meeting and a meeting it was maybe after doing the needful, they will engage Kotoko and get their side of the story as well. Very important. General, we are no at the free honoma. Question with them say said the question there quickly, but medical bo obisa and say your opinion. A day in say omubeya ebema ya kasa afedi bia ya go pramano so ya short say niema de dey ni ade makase esese one ye security na wo kan no obehwe both quality and quantity posi for do saying ye de omoko na posi for do no moko ye den very important. Yen konya posifoɔ bebree na bi omu gyina nan ne miɛnsa na omu bɔ nkɔmmɔ. Proper policing very important. For want of time inti maybe boss get ten. Then we need to upgrade our facilities to ensure say the security features of venues ye league in a top notch. Emiti security standards ubepesa an elite division game to say Premier League. Gates in some exit doors and the surface of the pitch and all those things are very important. Then emra ewo yes, I'm for security 20 mra, 50 mra. See, I'm for 50 now, my day necessary. I wait him to me jaibo. And now ojaiba, switching by in a cohort de momo. They need to upgrade their regulations governing football at the various center. So we need to look at regulations. Then after so regulations, there is the need for proper education and orientation of the patrons of the game. SSGF leading education. Club officials must be educated and they will also have to educate their players and their fans. SSS supporters, leaders, educated and they also educate their people. The media also have to be educated. Na yensu educated people. So education is another area. The supervision is very important. Washishemra, usi wenye se, ma wenye se, yemfa wentua. Why na SSS mrana ye diegu ono, anyimbiye mrana ye juma. One of the major issues we have in our country is poor supervision. Na yahwe quality and proper standards of officiating. Inti niyemen siya ena MZM abubosu gidi general. Mami enfri honum na menko obise George Free Bako MC 2 questions. Bako si Urales Kote odaso ye at post ana. Eno obisa sese me ye George Free ya eden na me ye Ales Kote. Ana yen George Free ya eden ye be Ales Kote. General yɛbɛpem ne yɛntee sɛ owura lescott ɔde ne dwumadie ato hɔ na ɛnora mekae sɛ na kyɛwpa ne ade ɔde kɔɔ yɛ nyinaa no deɛ ɛtɔ sini paa wɔ mu ne sɛ wamfa ntoa so sɛ ɔde ne dwumadie no ato hɔ. Why are people calling for his resignation? Owura lescott ɛyɛ obi a wadi referee adi awie adi ne yie ɛne nei ɔno na ɛyɛ referees manager na referees manager no and they are rag cry redundant idea. A camia quest referees in papa no. Na your castle your referees manager necessary you'll be a high level of integrity. We will be a one when do now one will do. Now you'll be a wooden credit ever waffle. Na sa papa ina sabin predia sa obian can on your shreas and be a see. Your tears or cotton a television station. A top FM. Ninkomo DN say, a brand no a D referee no, or George Free ya. What a baby a chum no ye GFA vice chair. A contesting for GFA presidency no Lucy. Nana no nanka oko pebia. Went to me unqualified. Nay all can send be a fat a football enquire no sapapano. Dream adokorono. Na on kai crano no, maybe. Na George Free CEO dema Gamba All Blacks. Na All Blacks ni Asante Kotoko bebo match was Swedru. Na George Free na damfubi a oboni dinse kufi di George Free ni mamuba ni fie oba okutapuduo sika kese hye envelope se onye na match no onsisi Kotoko na ono George Free ni All Blacks no munhye. Sansem ba na obeka ye Fred George Free wa ha na ochire mu se Yamia ni nipa ni wahwehwe na archives ni na bibia all Blacks no one Kotoko ball 3 matches na 3 matches ni nyina no emu bia ni ho a papa ni di match no empo match na papa ne Canada SS of Fletcher ni die eno na ode tu dwa se kwan bia obefa so obesa na ho ena na no yete se papa yakotena the same place say ensem na okan ye no osere George Free wan kan ye kura. This was the expression we used to hear. Say one can ye cry. One can ye. And now in hosting bisa on the ordinary coin Thomas Nunu and the Ales Corte. Bisa almost say all cassa one can ye no. So and see and or the torso and answer beer can one can ye no so. Nimi nina and see ɛna wabɛka saa nsɛm na general sɛ nipa timi bɔ ne srem etwa ntoro nte sɛ ɛde to panyi kɛse ɛte sɛ so a obetumi akɔ nipa. So for some of us a very very obvious say referees manager ɛsɛ sɛ nko wie ya no de the resignation atato na the minim and say wa resign a obvious on the part of the FA and there ye ka integrity ye ka peri yo no nye papa we na so ye referees manager if the man doesn't resign I think that the FA should sack him. Me George Free the first thing is that mefa 2 tapes no na matchro e the account the GFA say opanyin na mo fse oyemo referees manager no kredie ene no abunsa ho ye de ne to ye football na no say referees manager enye yi entimu nyinadi me twa kakra no mo anyinadi a I'll write straight to CAF telling them say the man who is the helm of affairs are all nominating Crawford say oi ne fata FIFA badge entimu mfama no we na ensem fata entimu nye ne badge no onye ne kwafo de odi bremu nyina ya atro ya kohwie ene otwa de bremu no ye de no to ye referee na no nye ye ntimi sremu GF fo de omo ne ne kɔ na krana nti ye ka hwe anya de so mbe yinadi nti ka afofo omomrem. I think he should attend to GFA first. If GFA failed to perform its mandate on track enfan semno enfan kokaf me gidi say enye se pen opa George free asem se na dan frinti no akoyi asai eye oboni team pos obegu papa nanim ase no retire no every football no me contest GFA president crab game nemum afabone enti onye obi a oye George free na dan fa na open asem onya na nko wie no so George should make sure the man leaves, otherwise he will live to fight back another day. General, we are not the free honoma. We are fellas. I'm saying makasa dodo. Me will be brave ha. Okay. But
I'm random room kakra. Na yehwe emre akano.
Bibi kakra bi na nan kampesa ye marvelous na ya kunedu. Yeah. De no boxing. Na anefi bisa say anyimbia sese de na ya kunedu team no ne nabusuafo nyina adwen ho say titles or winning any medals near there or winning no omo pese nko ton no mo di raise skakakra ne kwan be no be faso. Normally the first thing is obey evaluation. Your experts will evaluate nti sa ankran bi abetuma kofata trophy bi ade aba say or winning nti or ton kese nti your body a omo evaluate so mo evaluate we ma evaluation certificate ka say authentic or sweaty a pre ni mojeni enunya sa medal ana sa trophy na ye be ma evaluation certificate na de atan unya nu wi a ye ompempie bi ocean ye wo muso mo certificate for oceaning a mo be ocean na o ma advertise it then crofo metua say petre ne yaton amobi that one is there. Otherwise some farmer oceanian so a ubetima yen so wanya evaluation certificate ni ade no you can use a website or any of the social media to publicize it and make it available. Okay. Say this thing is now up for sale. Another thing I will say upesa otonwa say uhu nebo and you can do a little research and find out say similar titles and as a similar medals are yet saying that will give you a fair idea of the value of whatever you are holding so that who send you be the general.
Okay. Inti anafi minim sa busuan na dia hye won sase koton sa titles na see owoni o my meeting ti una say o kasa mabusuan nya sa all right elsewhere can we skakese pa
big money big money. Normally they will prepare the grounds. Ambe mani videos na okunye no aba. Ambe pay media houses ambe hype ne heydays matches okunye boxing okunye nije de brahman for let people have a fresh memory of how prestigious those items na woton here. Now they Google social media and sana maybe you do a press conference, a whole lot of projects.
Did you say Insuatre supporters? What are they doing there? Why did they message by me call Dr. Ansa? Dr. Ansa, good morning. baby obia ba menchia opa doc doc e ko retirement say wa be yejuma Ghana ha be di doctor Ghana ha pa. Dr. Ansah say I agree with what Chairman K5 said in toto. The GFA seems to be insensitive to what has happened to Asante Kotoko players. The GFA seems to be insensitive to what has happened. Kumasi Asante Kotoko players should not comply with the charges. GFA can go to hell. Dr. Ansah, and anyway, Abba. Me call Pastor Asante ho. Pastor Asante. Okay. Pastor Asante said, empathy isn't traditional. It is human. If the GFA should fail to commiserate with the Kotoko and the family of the deceased, it becomes sheer lack of sense or heartlessness. Dr. Naro's mitigation of the situation is perfect, but he shouldn't hide behind culture and tradition. Pastor Asante Ediodeabarno. Empathy isn't traditional, it is human. If the GFA should fail to commiserate with the Kotoko and the family of the deceased, it becomes sheer lack of sense or heartlessness. All right.
I don't know why he's calling it. I'm hiding behind tradition and you see, emotions, empathy, and all that. Empathy, say a humobro. You know, we have sympathy and empathy, but they are quite similar. A humobro say asema to be now do who shiny shoes.
Yeah.
Do who journey jinabieno. Now we feel it and kaya one kabe.
Yeah.
That is empathy. But what I'm saying is a GFA no more leadership position. For them. My dream is smart is uncle. And I'm saying say yenyanisa simple nimu ubisa.
Yeah.
Na yawa mamre nso so hono. Amamre kwan so saying ye no. Inti menene ya adwen with the empathy sympathy aspect, but I only added the traditional bit of it. Not to say that traditionally what they did was right. So I'm not hiding behind tradition. I've not even justified their lack of action. Okay. Let alone to say that I'm hiding behind tradition.
Pastor Asante, and anyway, our pastor Michel Pa, baby, I will be a Sir Fred Soforono.
Sir Fred.
Oh, yeah, Sir Fred. Whiskey.
The title na nanka mepe. Ananya Sir Fred what title be maybe koyire na say na sorry title.
Aye. Opa me chose ana Soforono ti. Mako Kessben ba Pastor Asante. OT program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Use Pastor Asante e catch Sir Fred say onfa ono na mama me. Oh. Okay. Na o permission na ma free Sir Fred ho. Into o phone ba ko so any betrim pastor be man. Ono so onfa pastor de ne mama say the pastor ka chen so onfa me na mama.
Person be nya contact.
Aye. Me ya no ka no crazy. Me na me mfa na man ko ka me hu sam tiro.
Wa Sir Fred.
Ne ma me ye.
Me hu na chai.
Ene ma me ye na ko ka chen pastor oh.
Ka 3 days baby to na say.
Okay. Okay. Pastor Asante. Andy.
You know. Okay. My first question, obviously, why is Mr. Lescote still at post? He is still at post because Jumano for the FIF and he believes so Jumapa. Senior sir, last week na referee Kalati here. And I will say, only na kwa kudi match. Ama omwaji envelopes ache. You know, he is the referee's manager. Ghana na ye referee for no mo pani no no. And on no ana yonko referees are accusing of taking bribe. GFA for nati. You know, omwate, omo very much aware. Because your program omutie.
Yeah.
Me ko guarantee interview piece FM mama ka kire miki. Nti ho makwa akotia. E kire say program de yakoso ho bia omutie. Omunim say referee Lescote, referees for na kan o ha say. Omo na gi bribe. Ama referee adupoku so afred ya toso. And that is enough for the man to resign. Now so on resign so a. Ke o say F4 na nkasa na bringing it to book. No more force no man resign already. Your crisis when it comes to having a very good officials away game. The level of officiating now bafema to the level say your coach and cry. You know be a man in koye juma ewo. Into already it exposed the incompetent nature of the leader our AFO so far as your football ness are concerned. And you know Adiana referee Kalani other referees it borders on ethical, which is so important to FIFA. Adia be a border on ethics, you know. FIFA ehiane pa. Inti nsema omo kan kwa ne charge omo de bono no. And only enough for the man to resign. Enough for the FA to sack him. But as usual, yem penning for and you know how FA doesn't respect Ghana for inti eno na ama referee let's go te.
FA mu Ghana for.
You know say we dey answer na me my instance me you know. Referee let's go te dey na beka wa mra me answer.
How?
Oh, yes you put adom kwa so mpe no. You don't you call that disrespect? Yeah, body a kobo ball kuni pa park kra nye. You put two measures in place. Most division 1 and division 2 kobo. Do you call that respect? Referee lost cote. You know, na no asem na okopa acho no nko say it borders on integrity. It borders on ethics. Of our plan because na say ora George free ya ball match ya. If any more de bonne war fam no expose o big time. Enyema bebre na Ghana fodim okokan was MPFM. E kan ya to the level say omuko liberty professionals e koje pram mobama ni omo send kura na kopani bi nua ho into wa expose omo big time. And the referee let's go take to mu say ni ono so be kwa kugu na nimase no got na top radio no kugu na nimase without evidence into general fast forward. And penninfo you know the can't patch our man. And on penninfo na say di na chi. Esane ne call radio no na kwa patch nti you know way. It borders on integrity. That alone is enough for the man to resign. That alone is enough for the FA to sack this man. Apart from showing clear case of incompetence. Na say say your ball no cry you know referees no more the boss our fam. Na again you have clubs are mobile to make us a person will qualify, we should wait and a whole lot when it comes to officiating. Minimum the country papa that's what apart from the FA disrespecting Ghanaians. Because a calamity na because of money evidence. In two better boys ya shema, rather the free idiot don't swear. That is ethical. Inti papa or the TV suite, you know. See a serious nation kadana referee kalamu kasa na kono akra be resign. And sani ababe pamono. But as usual, you chroma well ni mefifui, yan trouble ni bi, nti di oka bia over the bar. Omo ana aka omo course, omo kwa ni mom football, omo kwa na ato omo ni football people. Apart from omo di obi eka bia no nto obi asum because at the end of it all it is about voting. Unso ntubi, nti di obeka bia no nkonko sewe. It is the reason why this man is still at post. Obi say Ghana Premier League no mono venue mako be 4 anase nyama clubs no bia mo ne ba bia
we do see na medidwa kakra
okay
no abeto so yeah
anase ye mo ne ba bia ekopem se season ne ba ba wiye gino ye ball na ye ball ha ne park na ye ball so ball ne de mem with the position of see ye benya venue mako 4 na se park de ye kama na se players ni mpra na se players be feel comfortable with those pitches and so now ti omu plan so because you know and they born so want me register players do it got to a time now got to go players in the common 16 into second round and also register players baby one here you league no you know now players are probably half of your the players until we need very good pitches going forward now you make sure say born here papa only pitcher ya the football I am born also. And you know him so my dear no. Even a Barbara sports stadium questionable. Until for me, we need to have very good pitches. That's a home be enough for us to play our football over there. You know, yes, I can.
And come so this kakrebi.
Okay.
May call Grace Gift aswe abasisia na ya twaso binim so won sempi. Ya hwe ni mu kra se Alex Menu Shanti Cycles Council Kotoko penimpa no ono so enche obeduru ha na fe yene no okay omunyena ntem du mi no pa ho sima miensa pepepe ye to so de ama me call grace gift aswe na me no mo kudin komo champion Joe. We must keenly follow the Isuatreman case at Sunyani High Court. My humble opinion is that the case must be shifted from the Sunyani High Court to Accra because this is a major national security issue. The absence of the top hierarchy of the Ghana Football Association to Kumasi to console the family of Yafrimpon and Asante Kotoko, as Dr. Dampare did, is rather shameful. I hope they correct that as soon as possible with their presence and a letter of sympathy for Kotoko and the family. The match officials have questions to answer as well. Their unprofessionalism led to detention as well. I haven't seen anything like that yet. It's a big shame. What the GFA must realize is that any retaliation from the side of Asante Kotoko fans, which is very possible and can be nasty, will be on their watch. So they must act fast. Love and see. Ajumewura edieno no. Doc, mama Grace Gift for no emedin komoka credit na me to aso emfa emam ye twen sempeli for no beba na wa to aso de amaye. I personally think that these FA people don't understand football very well. They don't care about the good people of Ghana, but they always think of how the Black Stars will qualify for major tournaments. Brother Awutu Bodjase Odi Aba, I don't know. Doc, that is saying
Onyankopon.
The Yankopon Sepa. Grace Gift.
Herbal Clinic.
Herbal Clinic. That's me who watch it.
No great, me kwa kra. Aye.
Yeah. My feel pa.
No great.
Yankwe. Dear na free one.
Yes, Ejo, meda utwedi ampo Onyankopon ase. Na se odi asan kwa asan ba.
Okay.
Ya da se won kwamu a ne yese Nyankopon akyede ene saade no. Obi wo ho a mi kan oda wuo mpa so. Ya di bi na adokro no. Asebe yo ne ho hwia enye yi. Na Sejo, enkrofobia man testimonies bi senka yemra meka. E bi fra bruchile bi nso ye Ghana ha ya. A chese eye asifim pa chese omoni agi na ya de testimony no ama omo send no on WhatsApp form. Ti de ama production house no senka ya na omo de atoso e de ama yin.
Okay.
Yes. Ade bi a eboa pa because omo ani agi a omo ka senka omo person mu mama nsan so ye den ehunu dia Nyankopon enam Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services so aye ede ama wo mo na ye de numbers no etudwa na ya kire akwan ama manfo ahu ba bia Grace Gift ewo Ghana na o miamienu ne ewo ye wo Accra New Achimota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School. Accra New Achimota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School. Ana Kumasi nso no ye wo Hwim School Junction. Hwim School Junction Advocacy Road ho ena ye wo Hwim School Junction wudru ho a ye signboard no si okokoro ubisa obi about Grace Gift nso a ekwan na de wutu ani a enie. It's not far from the major road.
Okay.
Na the ye can say say ye be hia adanse no e wo screen no so anka be bo an ye pa. A che say nipa no e de ayeden e de aba. Na me ready be free as say no or say good morning doctor. I have a testimony too. So I will come and see you on Monday to clear my balance. I bled very heavy last month. I went to see my gynecologist and he made me took a scan and he was shocked. The fibroids has reduced completely. He asked me what type of treatment I'm doing, but I didn't tell him. Ebi eno no. The other one no. And so Sergio, I say I'm Thomas. My sugar level has gone down to 63 and I'm scared. Should I stop using the medicine you gave me? At first, it was around 400. Please, let me hear from you as soon as possible.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Just say, wonwa pa na the sugar no buy no. Na baby one na enye small.
You see.
Sajo. Ye ka say niam bebre wo a unhunu ni semfa so de o. but great gift bet my year at the amount for so dear about abrabum. When you see it, me the charcoal powder Emma will be significant drop or sugar.
Charcoal powder.
Yes. Wow. Now was through. You can't do my idea and yadiketua. Sajo, and there, me say, you be kakrafa infection. And a man so near be how prostate, especially from 30 years aircon. Womo brepa. And infectious diseases, no. The we are edinya na epra amount for den echo. I don't ni kofa ba enti. Ebu o na oba pa na nyinsen kra ontimi nyeden. Emfa bi. Be ma kra mpa ontimi nsen nyinsen. Sajo, hwe. Emprepi no infection no. Ade ba kwa me ahintasema mpes me ka kire Ghana for say. So our system no ye more much accumulated with acid. Infection ba omu a omunyini.
Okay.
The enti America sa asemu yi ne say. Eya akoba bia carbon dioxide ewo ye de bola agu. Hono carbon dioxide na wo mo. Na oxygen ni ho. Ubo se emoawa e ho pa.
Okay.
Sa na nipadua no etie. Eti no de e ka say na odidie say for instance, it me bua ma infection wo ho a enyini. Because an odidie na wudi no, body ni ntimi nyama duane ni ntimi na duane na fermenti. E fermenti a e release acid a ano odin ti say uric acid. E komoja ni mu a na shast ye decay na proper minute organisms a wo moja ni mu no. Etu mo say enka e beba moja ni mu. E ba ni sa na e dore mowa e na mowa so wo mu dada so a e ma wo munyini.
See.
Hwe e bit se go no. E ma ni me yo anu bebre na na wo mo. Obu a mi ken o say a mi kon no ma duro bi last 10 years ni me ka say eko. But all of a sudden, you know, and then me bibi ye mani, me ko check ye say go no, and the chance say many. Now the report number. Question is say enye go no, e duro bi a obe no na chance wo do ase o. Okay. E duro no say nipa no kire wo ade no na say wo di tu ase a ene ya na eboa. Since obe bra so, o bra so a 5 years, 7 years, 10 years later no, na asha ase ye dey e destroy you. And nam sa yo so ama bebre no. Sabi sa de we amom be makora po ye den ehrenke, especially boys no. Obo obeka cho se na mikura bi pass ejo. But nan say of late, dia mi hu ni se me be ma ashase ye den ehrenke. Me be ma ashase ye den ehrenke.
Oh dear.
Me ka boys no.
Ah, me ka also.
Yes, boys no. Obo obo no waka cho se me be ma ashase ye den ehrenke. So obekom no na infection bi a wanya be last 10 years ago and 5 years ago. And na ashase a eye ne sa no. And no infection no ebi so ema so de no ema no de shrinke ema ma ase nso biye.
Oh.
Ema ase biye, especially omo white no kra de metima di no kra ye den a kire. So infection ba ho na tra ho a wo yo ba sebi mpredua sa wakoso ya dompo no kra no enka ewu mu no enye perfect. Be ma bu okọ ho a enye se bi a ho nya de but okọ ye o ma bi. Because sense na bofa ne so no ama se kra ne ho kra nya den en sorry.
Wow.
Infection oba so a be ma kra mpo no psychologically with minya problem trauma am I affecting the bema. Yes, me can partner no nya na adweso one ne be jai because e be on no oba it why na adweso one ne be ware no but sadi we keep on going your friends going say enka wonase because of infection na adokro no enye gono a na be chlamydia enye chlamydia e be na kwakwa it bit say odepo na white and e woni pa no so hu na akofa nka bi dia e de aba obema bu wo ne hu ntimi nsori because enka na free your friends ne partner na say ba no eno ko psychologically no it me traumatizing no ema ne bema ko ntimi nsori nya den enya adwuma ana obema bu wo so ne bema ne shrink because me ken okoko nya sa infection free obi ho through sex ana sha say den e shrink no it's a great gift kran say oba ho now the mema issue say be a mema iphone na say for ba the entire yetimi ye ho adwuma no because ye stretch ye research no e de ko akiri ye hwe one say infection bi adokro da na say no bi na adokro da e twa say ye san retreat you na ye boa wo e ba otumi ye efrim because no free ho a ansa na mema sem no say wo de duro kan na say e shutu so obu a sexual weakness because of that no ye di kan hwe infection ye e wo ho so obi wo a wo nya infection da na ansana ye de dry den aka enti na ma amanfo bi say na de na ye ntia se nipa the sexual weakness ba ho a enche na nipa na nyaarasa secret hintasem bi na me ye den me ka kire wono e ma no so muntie sa infection wait me travel allocate to ourselves e wa wodie nim e ma sperm to ma no ma we no omo me make sperm ineffective in the womb e bebre ade ho e ma won nyankopɔ bɔ mo in such a way say kenye easy say infection bi to ma ro mba mu because oba ne ba na nkasa no ufria no ko inside kakra nyankopon ahye that decorate you with acid to honey acidic environment the enti oye ne sa ne say fra baby oba eja na knife any baby na koso akuma no won interval na edem no iso easy say infection be ere e be wura wo ti nyankopon ahye that decorate na koso adompo no with acid kakra say be ya infection no kom na do acidic environment wa na ku no so ade we say na nyankopon de aya prevent wo but niam ya de hihye yase obu o de niam bi hihye na se why pisa acid ni free ho enti mo ne timinya access ko inside ho so obu a mi ke o depo akeke dokura nya de ketwa so emema no so muntie ne ye ye yade bi a friend say prostate and as be ma wu twa mu yade it me ho na prostate gland na ho bebre lim say prostate gland no e play major role on men so for us reproductive system ade edema be ma de ehu hia pa wonim say sa prostate na ko say swimming pool a nsuo gum na sa nsuo na gum no e alkaline na se sperm through testis nim e ba abesia ko ba nim a edika be ku prostate gland nim na prostate na treating with alkaline no na generative be a friend say prostate specific antigen on PSC na dia co2 sperm no e co2 sperm na mine na sperm no e no nya mowa no e dia co2 sperm e fa oba na se kwa acidic environment na oba na se ni entimi nya den enku no na betima ko inside but wonim se prostate gland na ehun a say e the pressure bit ba force sperm amana ba be sin a problem ni etosu mienu say ehun so a etimi ehun ekokopim druben na Johnson na mu ye den eba no say pim na wo say Johnson na eba enye ni nyina na ye den eba na e ma low pressure etebedru ba bi no Johnson bi aba but na bia sa ye den akam na sa ko back to mu question is Johnson e infection eti Johnson na ye infection uyi egu a waste substance abody ninya den empe e na eyi etu agu but ebi aba na ebi san kwa mu say be create more infection because you are adding up to many your friends dangers so eti the can say prostate no also a no aboat bomode atu anamo betie advice mo advice betie counseling mo counseling na fe ba betie kwa e faso a ebetuma boa mo wankasa no wasi pie sita bebre nim say the infection ba wo but sa kwa we so no e the infection ye den eba e na biem pressure twa so de Johnson so no I reduce o Johnson wi a ebi akam minimum obi aso Johnson wi a just what the session 77 in tori na se ana ne show na se no posa ansa na nsuo no bi aba be den aba be sen obo odiri ne be ma no so shame no na Johnson yo sa de we nyina to be create infection ye den e de ma e ma e cause lead to low sperm count and low sperm your friend say count intimi mi chenyin sen eti no de can say sa problem we nyina bi wo ho a bomodin boko na to anamofo wani kire Grace Gift Back Clinic and Laboratory Services ni ehwe nya den enye emwa ade ba ko a hwe infection ho senka ye betuma di garlic yi a enka sejo okay eke ye nye problem eke ye ni problem sa wo eke immune system no be boosted if infection no wo kura na wo ahoden na wo de aba Grace Gift ni se wa odu yes
wo se be ji omo nu
yes se garlic die
omo so nu mo be ji wo
na se scent no yes ajo no kure ba me question say momoni ni garlic mu dia na bon ba so kwa bana ni ko to momoni
say momoni ya ni ediju ade
eso say bon eti garlic no e no ne scent no na treat yare
garlic is also for the raw
yes better
yes
e bo pa momoni bon sin garlic the air canon for any chile Grace Gift na yenhwe enye den enfam emaw yade bia ye adwuma 24/7 and tiato no so ye den eguso aye koso ye nyai de anti ato ntia no se obo wa kochi baabi ba ro kochi ye no sebe yade na anko ni sika nso wa sei no eti ye de ntiato nto ma hu se opie den e wo anti ne ye de ntiato no ye den eto no bibia ye bia e da sejo ade ba ko so ye se krampo de no mpe na abubu no ye kasi yani ye tin no mpeti satete de na o ye kasi yani a unhu hwe no ye sa de bi eti ye de numbers na etudwa no ye wo New Atmosphere Petroleum opposite Family Life International School e wa Accra e na ba no Kumasi anso a ye ohwim school junction Barikasi Road e ho ene ye wo tie ni ye na fa ye numbers no o fa kire wasem no mu e kire obi na afi ye nkire time o be buy be convenient so a e betuma ye den abro kire fo no so no muntie ye de numbers no twadua o betumi atwa e WhatsApp call baby a wo bia pese yensa so a yensa be so your numbers no 0543
0543
32
00
00 30 0543
0543
32 00 30 and 0244 126 123 0244 126 123 and 0246 518 003 0246 518 003 your numbers no eno no fa number na wo de frɛ wo fra kyerɛkyerɛ bibia mu yie sɛ jo say the stroke no so de few days no sorry
wow
that was it.
Grace Gift Grace Gift Herbal Clinic home komuhwam na doctor de abrɛ no numbers ne miensa mum frɛ na fe mu ne omo eni enkomo na sisi gra de check ane no kra. All right, mekwerema kofa WhatsApp videos kakra ansana andikem nso de hobia abrɛ WhatsApp videos monsma amwachichira guru aye videos ahodo so mwainti kakra na yentwa so Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra na fe DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 Kessben TV Plus also no digital for no enyaye videos no nya ready there Andy yentwa so ready and the videos na
okay obisi oru asani dara say your blaster players no it was a question on Mubusa and say why are you not performing so far as you come teaching a year ball these days concern and also see players the average. Do you know as offer Ghanaian players recently now she individually performance a bit more bad. The mechanic say per the Africa standard very okay. But the problem I want to say putting those so-called average players together, I depend the team. It means the best out of those players, and only a problem. To put the team together, now you be making sure that the players will show resilience and determination. Our park in the sono. A honey baby, your problem. The honor na ye coach a juma say or say, or the competition bebem, or bema playing body no, or be build a win some sider. Teams will find it very difficult so mobile me as home. Intisani amano na ye lucky because you lose to Sudan. I don't think any of the Sudanese players are good enough to play better football than Kudus Mohammed and the Antion Semenye with the EPL nimno. South Niger, I don't think any of the Niger players come close to Nike Williams, Antion Semenyo, Kudus Mohammed, and then other players almost account for blasters. Even Angola. With Freddie, their main man, their midfield maestro, Ghana ni benchino, Turkey. But Freddie beso yomu kroma no biada. Into the problem no any the average playing body that we have. But the problem no players need the confidence in the coach. According to the ministers that designate. Players need confidence in coach. Coach need enough to bring the best out of the players available. It is not because our players are not good enough. We've not been beaten by Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Nigeria, or those nations here. Because almost players no was almost players at the same level of quality as compared to the blasters. But where the minus, we are struggling at the expense of minus. And you know the only team fan coach average playing body. But the problem is that you need the best out of the players, which for me is a coaching problem. I say, what will Mr. George Free do to Mr. Alex Scotty? Well, you know, I know the Mr. George Free now. Do you Alex Scotty?
Also, we George Free and Cadena.
I said me or no.
Yes.
Oh, you know, I may or no. What do you have to me so good when you must say about the patch? I will not extend it.
Sir,
yes.
Dear the man never can some cry in the first place. Dear the man will be a bonnet trimpo. Say, bidding contumpo to penimua or per ethacunaso. Nama destroyed, no good any must say. Never renews a salmon yanocre. Oh, because a yanocre, there be Enso, many George Free, acha opa de obi pa obaji atom ba me pese me hu ade kra ma be cancer.
Okay, you know I'm with you.
Yes.
One. Yeah.
And na me ka kire doctor say enu nti na sabi obi kum nipa kra. Say na say o de kum na ehu so no akum na. Na ye do ko say ye ko afsada na no.
The intent.
Ye beto to anu abusa onsem bebrebe. Butaye disade nechi. Wo he kra na nya wonko kra na obo poso okuku no. Ebia nipa bi na ball pa, ebia nipa bi na shas ase. Ye beto ma cheche sankofo no nyina.
Okay.
Yes. Who James?
No. Okay, I say
the man be yes.
After that chop and obedi ato. Now the next point is that Ghana by 2 FA elections not twice. Ni nyina ye integrity test. No let's go to Ukruma one no too quite. Enti se no bibi ti adwo free here. Ho na nka so ode ko. Eko kase wa man bribe. Wan ko ankoka. 18 years down the line. Eno aba back. Se oba bi gu papa nani mase.
Especially the best so say papa no san ye wadam for e football. I annoying papa.
Yes. Just the opposite what you say.
One and down for the best friend.
But the papa bet na radio so.
Good because no cover the
yes, no person engine career of football. Yes. And you know na no cry.
On tra ho enwe sa so no e sa de.
Dabi. Enyo no. No, Dabi enyo referee lost get on na be sa. Dabi. He was pushed.
Enti no de ba ade ne se one ma o ko yes sa de no. De na ma o yes sa. Papa no ni asem bia. Onye oboni o ka wasem so ba bia.
Okra o maka ho asem.
So adamfo. So de na ma o yes sa.
Well, I agree with you.
Me na obusam sa say me Georgia. De na me yes sa na me ka.
Me no ya agree no.
Me magia to watch up and magia to.
Ba me mane so wa.
Me mane so.
You know me wo ho. Me no. No ya agree. And there was Uncle George in order to clear his name. Know who the people behind. Because I say Royal Scott Onyini packet one. He is a referee manager for the FA. No be out abem
so pacho no debi. On provoku wa nya o hwe. No kukura sem kaka se no dey atunum say panyan.
Okay,
ko free debi. Alex Scott we are sad said the way nipa boni nipa papa. I'm telling you. Obi also dono onye o hwe. Adaru. FS Andy. Debi. Menya George intimi ma no say the akare gina o George.
No me show so man nso wa. Say penifo di kan ko pa cha o ma.
O ti say odene court
no.
Oh. And manfo so duabone hwan nyina ebem referee na sorry tia no say opa omodua amobebo dua say also amankofo agigi bia bre no o twa so tin. Anya sanse be ya ba. No twa so.
No more referee let's court kill. Any referee Thomas no ko pa cha o ma no.
Say the way interview no or second question was very important. Into okay.
See, yes,
on Georgia free year.
Yes, my friend up
bribe issue no.
My friend up Panicho.
Okay.
Man can ye. Into don't fancy me. Na say na ya down for fanu sit here no. Yen to aso sa. Georgia free year man down for. In fact, in football, or no na betima say I'm very close to him.
Okay.
Into no me sheda enye bibi fan tanishin ni din. So me say be brave. O fancy me. Minya kwanye can bibi kakra wo Bible no mo.
Okay.
And I think Matthew 5 verse 9. I can say, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God.
Peacemakers.
Okay. So and then we ba say ye ba be peace. Ye ba between assembly mo. Into no minuanumi.
Okay.
Kasai. In fact, Omukra friend me Kasai na Omukra be kind a lot of moves and sana ye bahan.
Okay.
So the person me jira efidie so na me san country me say Georgia free say me say no me panicho. Man kan ye. Ofa me. Na me san so retract this statement na me ye no. Na me share no boss say enya dia bibisa e be sibio. Eno ano.
Niggas all retracted there, they all kind of no grow.
Me see my retracted. Emphasis has
one kind of year and I say no great. Both. Mr. No. Both. O kan bo fa de o tie na dwen be na.
Second, a very important question. So one can ye and as I something no creno, not osre. One year no. So must no never can say both. Just a 1 year and can ye number 2 and sign no cre. And look at this.
George should proceed the matter. Or say he is my friend. He is the one I'm so close to. Nimido. George and Adamfo. Or say the person is so close to.
Or some go to Bible.
I know what's share your hata who him. As I go to Bible.
Then connect.
The referee should proceed the case. Because referee nyana drink one of the better now can say. Obi say FA invite players, referees, ambulance service. Emphasis will be any so. Emphasis will be any so. FA in fact referee the game changer manifesto na ansana na medical TV ne so no. Omo fe no anu mo nhwem. So omo fe no no mo hwem a omo nhia meetings upon meetings bia. Ghana Football Association omo nim se kroma players e bre omo nim pa. Ora do fe sa dia beto so anopa class on the motivation or the man players ni after a game between Nations FC and a young apostle after omo win na yakwadu. You know, assassin will see a traitor in the history of our football. A being see that. Say it this era. You know, a real conanim, football conanim. So, Ghana Premier League match. Now we near the demand we could and your motivation. You don't know the back of Titimare. Could now what do I say? And I'm saying, you know, Tini Pacro, Titim Naya. The no see a bus any panel licenses. A man crofo chill or moyam nadino and crofo bre was at him, sir. No, we are Masako restarted life. Because football is employment.
So how does he pay them?
He doesn't pay them.
David,
I'm free. And now I'm a count 11 wonders player. Almost signing no man 1,000 from September be seen there. Almost man 1 person. It didn't also one signing player. Wow, that player would demand. That player needs to be responsible.
11 wonders player. Our sign, or almost sign. Almost sign on man 1,000. September till now, 1 person in farmer. You can ask Tony Montana. Wow.
Yes.
Hi.
Inti, you know, Timbe Nutria Oboka, you could do no motivation. Timbe. And as a bully, Ghana Premier League. Now you try our car. You know, obey him to Kodua or back it to a rabbit in Kodua motivation. So I quite exam see a difference into the motivation you could do. Now footballer would you know you move to Kakoba. You pack you cry yet. No, I could win a match. I would do na man. You know, it's narrow. It's when a Chelsea a football, we don't need to rush. Win a Chelsea. And you go see a pressy a Quaco Bokra. I will see a 2 year boss. Near putting the right measures in place and son a born your baby a sample. Because you know, corporate entities in the creative way, your mama. Say, could be a motivation. You know, well, minimum what is pushing the F is say, young Cobobo, in Amoy. Obi Anthony Boase. Ye born new year, your babo, because you know, you're born a good quadru. And how demotivate.
They know, and if they push you, clubs and kit one, they push you somebody league. Yes, in Tenerife, clubs no muko meeting, no. In kit one is some person who believe no more chinomo. Yes, make member clubs in the but right
before the meeting to was before the meeting.
We going to clubs, no. Anna Omoyo Wana.
Oh, there be any more.
Who's the baby beer? The FA for the PBR clubs.
Oh yes, do you know any more?
And also, there's all doing who ye.
Oh, do you know yes?
The FA the PBR no. A bus young fan to a bar clubs number 12.
Yes.
I mean, my open.
No, you know what, dear? You do much.
F in this stance.
No, yes. You dear, what you won't be good. If you forget about those people, now. So I'm almost selfish interest in the Jombina
football people.
General, they can call themselves football people, but no one can cost you. Polo away football people. Polo away football people. And then the man is no. And the football people for no say a ball. No must have a catches and promote to a match among them correct. In terms that they can continue, no must say a bonus, but we also have our opinion. In terms of the Omoka, the Omoka say Omo now come on onion titium, so they can do that. Some congress here, the people or more. Omojino Omo who say no more bomb in some year, no more at all. Because they don't pay a penny, they don't pay a peso. In terms of they can do that. Omko congress, I can't be up a jan in sa. Ni akan ye no man sorry call. They don't ask any salient and relevant questions. They can do that. But we also have our opinion. You know, Apollo only football people. Football people been a park so. Football people been a kwako he match ya tina vim no. What is almost uncle for the boom do be a match. I mean about that.
Andi.
Nti je no omo de nko so omo de yes amasa no ansembo ya dia tum ye wie nti na e ball no gua na egu no nanka football eduru ne ye de kwadu na e motivation ma eye team
12:34 Andy in his elements meko Kwame Miki ho na odi abofo no nsensem kakra atudwa me ba chairman Alexander Manu e was studio ha yene no ebedi enkomo unwe 12:34 Everybody jammer.
Mini problem. But what call chairman ho na me kire say.
Chairman
o say.
Me na say that ton sa for. Obeto what here? Me ni chairman kasa me. Studio ha de bia wo ha. Udi what here? Ebobo 130 dem da ho. No way. Yes. Everybody jammer. Ade.
Punchline. Udi de tia 130 na me sorry. SG More at the Jumedi Sonko Ebasom Night of Love. Night of Love. And you may could di or do a coso SG Mall on the 15th of February and a Jumediano El Coso SG Mall and the Aquaco Gieni Intishan so Kodentri baby Kwabena baby a Kobwa baby African child and so baby single a 30 Ghana cities couple a 50 Ghana cities open ticket tatwa a star 447 star 257 hash star 447 star 257 hash and then a short code no now I dial it uko aye Kessben FM Love FM Sika FM Lawson FM Pure FM and also when it's a day-to-day supermarketer obenya aye Night of Love ticket to be at top now also wait me share on the 15th obi ton 5-bedroom house a dine a 5 bedrooms and a wall ton a brasso Kumasi, a burasu Kumasi, a Greek a burasu, a nunti, a dino, a 5-bedroom, a bien in a toilet and bath, and the assassin a jidino, a ye gated, and the osaso boys got so when your son will be a kudinkomo, only a few ranano and a dinkomo, said the bayam, unsa ebetimi, aka a dino, your number, a 0244 271809 0244 271809 0244 271809 opedina na wafreyen wa number we so ejaba jewelry ejaba wa prempere second street edum ejaba wa Ashtown traffic light na se ejaba se adibie di gold aye bianom bu pebia to a na se ye ene wo so ba eye wedding ring engagement ring promise ring and a pebiatom for when it's jabba jewelry. Say a yellow gold and as a white gold and a pebiatom. For when it's jabba jewelry, yaba boman sa etimi akebi. Hebaso Company Limited, the Hebaso criminal and their big jasso. When you Hebaso criminal be a applier babuao, Bema Oban tem use Hebaso criminal be a babuama some problem of facing as we chat at your mouth. Bema to me satisfied body, compare Baso criminal be na a use. Tonchi heba capsules capsules a no more a boy obi a energy level a form obi a vitality level a form and also be a performance a form a confidence level a form one tonchi heba capsules and the wase we using we use so a boy year palm and yama and so etima konkan e dia ma January yemfensia
okay yemfensia na enkudin komo kakra. I could have listened to the man very well. He's not remorseful at all. He said, we didn't come here to drag things. We came to make peace. To my understanding, he's not retracting his comment because what he said is a big lie. But he's retracting sake of peace. Tactical Orlando, the Odibai, and so, no. Maminko, Chairman, let's just want to know in the Enkomo Kakra Santimema. Asante ko supporters penipa odi odaomano tia koko come up let's akwaba
just living legend
he has me buza set say ngoye mo bre pa so far boy mu kakra ya be di sunyan komo but before say be ko no deɛ ne nhyehyɛ ne adeɛ a ɛwɔ hɔ seesei Asante Kotoko supporters management mpɛne abusuafoɔ ɛne Ghana Football Association yɛafrɛ K5 ne no adi nkoa ka nsɛm pii na K5 boafu yie papa ɔmo de krataa aba abɔnten ɛne National Circles Council no adoko deɛ ɔmo nkɔ afi nhyiamu a ɔmo sɛ ɔmo hyia supporters no ne nsɛm ahodoɔ pii deɛ na abɛsɛ ɔde to dwa
living legend mame na wase na menka sɛ fi sɛ me nuane tɔɛ nɛ pɛ na menkɔ sunuan everyday biaa
oh wow saa
fi sɛ me nuane tɔ nɛ pɛ na menkɔ sunuan
adendra sɛ woba na ɔma sɛ hia ɔnoma frɛ wo anaasɛ mente ase
ɔwe sɛ ewi wa dɛ wɔsɛ ɛdi abusuafoɔ dɛ de bi ne ɔmɔkɔ because ɔtɔ na abusua no ebia ni hɔ nti na wɔsɛ de abusuafoɔ no kɔ nti ɛka sɛ akyɛ obi nso a na wɔsɛ ɛkɔfa identification ɛm sɛ no adeɛ pɛ de bɛtɔ abɔnte
okay
but the rest nyinaa na ɛkɔ
okay
no amene security for nipa 4 de ka mama yɛ 5 if de bo ana ɛkɔ sunwan na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo sa akɔhwɛ ɔmo ano asɛm even though Sunday I didn't see ɔmo twɔ no instructor but na aba regional headquarters no was here sa akɔhwɛ ano asɛm de mimi dem yɛm de on Monday
okay
tell no na security for nyina akɔ kɔhwɛ ɔmo ano asɛm
o ka security a Kotoko security
sure Kojo David Habib Moro
okay
George Adoko na Baba Idi
okay
omo da na ye kono so no nya kan ho
okay
nti aden de fan se esi omo anim nti na wo se do moko
okay
na enura me nwa na ewu nyina no be ntibi bata enura me su papa ho police station
oh police station
I'll tell you me su pata ma me hu lady na wo di ne ma nyina nimu no the fellow akosa Black China no we were sending in to go and identify whether she's the one
okay
na midua na wo cast mo ka che me otwa ntro no me che chamba sim na misu
otwa ntro police station
sure because asem na o ka fa me nya na o kan
saying bajo enti do kan ne de esi yankasa
VVA United VIP ho no onim se ono na omo person me obi bia ono obegina won nche na obehye obufuo se bia wo so ko react ya omo se bia ono mo nipa na economy ba wo so
okay
ti me call gate and papa na do gate nta wo have pictures no tamana ba si na wa hu me ho aha
yeah na na only yeah
because papa no bodyguard ka chem se wo born unhwe bi na won
the bodyguard ne de
the bodyguard ne ayi the odamu no police na wa chi na odamu man be no so na she white
ona she white no
ajima
okay okay
wa se wo born unhwe bi
o ka kire o
na wo gro ha won kwani won sem
the okay and crepa biju didie baba mfuti bi wo abaji say oh wa said na asem okeke kan sim bi
me papa nyina ewu
okay
na me meji sa spiritualism no meji dipa de makano em so beti mase
okay
me ntwa ntonti ni paso da
sango from ntwanko ndumbu
me ntwa nkonto da aso o ka che me no enti emma
mo ntwa nkonto mpopa ni asorefo
timi ko gina yeah student school bus no sorry say be that school bus supported bus no
okay
am de mensa ASC te omo ye we nyina na me gina we ni nyina na me gina bus no me ti sama prosper na telgum doctor ebe wura de ne ka no no nte team bus no yusu ne ka we ro so ma ne wura ye kan ma na wura na okofa a kire ho no via be good me ni me be prosper e pack ne ka no te na ka je ke fa chairman ye ba kro ya ni di tension na ekoso ye ka ya gwese be rested nim sesia nim de be si te be ya yensan kokrom ne ko pe bedwane ni ko asa na ya dansa
okay
te we ya do nsu atra before be mane akom se de mo no azeka mako aye be atwa ba ho
azeka mako
yes in terms say azeka mako yiri ntim de bia be kosa ira ho bia stretch so bia ho ne didi te asa ba me so mini fufu te bi do na me to nam na ase ehu awose agumi star ni no mintia
de no mo ye no
yes nti yen teams no omo warm ups no kwa yan hu bi ye bedu se do be 248 na so mo mean dressing room one the stress ni de nya se to pole kwa de na match ni sha so mo hia pole wa stadium ho
I see
si se ye hia won hwe ball bi de chama 1 million times no ka che 1 million times
I see
te ta man to kwani si wie na ye na again be gina me nchen ho no na
mama atene koso
then time no mo be start match no
okay
no hwe be gina me nchen ti aso o portrait de no bi kasa no no tutu nsa na nsa bo me sunglass no so madam sire won sa bo me ti hwe the way I will be control nsa no chairman masem nyina ni obi a otu obi me vice chairman not wo na frank so so ben ya ho kakra o mo to nyina kwasa be mate se wo be pelimu no nyina jawa dwene ho a wo say mo hu so nyina jawa dwene ho
girl na kasa
ma me vacha mo bi say woni nipa na wo kasa sa che wo so wo ye hwan wo Yesu Kristo na so ye hwan wo di matem papa pa nam si de na ekoso ne threat na ba mtuntum mi hu say no e plot te ma man
careful
because they were kwasa apia kwa yun so mpono o so mpie nkongudam
kwasa apia
yes and this lady okolo gate no also mo VIP no e wo say en ka babara bebe kotoko VIP no hono VIP no nemo dressing no bebe center line no no to ko VIP isa ofa park no so answer wa there at no ko dressing no nan to kwa esi wo ya stands one no more than 20 minutes a single policeman po esi wo ya twi police ya twi mi epi me sa wonya na twitwa no sa wonya
the okay during the game and after
no be at to kwa ni twa wie na on be start game no
on be start no okay
na sa na
okay
nto mo twi ni atwe enye easy so eventually no ya tata say at a point na penka bufu pa because mo na penka so no support nte ho na ko David mo so no maranfo abro so na make sure say na akwa ba ko no say black star jersey ono o kan bi pa wona yi wa pe nyu penti wona afa che no o ba ti ase no beta ho no ono nim ne nkofo no ujai the ball no cost no be start ball no na get be gita o be sa de no think is be me so na ko de me de o de menya ba me man so ti mo tem so do si pe no so okoye apia one apia bi o cost register wo tepa one e brafo I mean vice chairman in charge of financial administration apia okoro so ko butu apia say
oba no
yes oba no
you saw it
yes
and apia na kitikiti
no ka say ono ko giant pa
and oba no ko butu
me see ono so bia ho wo fa obi anya hwe kura wo in front of us wo foko papa na kura wo foko team ra no at the point team ra ka say the way wo nya wo foko no wo yanim Manchester team ra no wo foko na me who am I
ba for ranka
me ka kira wo
wow
that's how to tell o crab man nyini boro so a fa me de call na no abeto adwane ni what I say intermediate Abraham fam say wo police ka no living legend na em wo because police machine nti at no point the music police sorry say we the OP
okay
they ka say o million na sika no and I was like how first thing me try me here be no what no want to and then see fam
okay
e be do na say me nua mo script for ko de video ma bi no mu jano musu o say pole it means say so have videos do kana pole to no ko stadium ho asam de to we see
yeah
and according to omo na mo hunu na abib mo no lady na sade bo pole team say pole ka so ba fun na police me o yire o me di matem ntina o ye kwan bia so be se Ghana this kind be de be wono kwana Ghana e ba na abib so ka chen say wo stadium akwa ye hu ha nti wo be de wa nti ofa na bi ba fa
de na sika
kuta no se na danta sika na nkura na e ma se bag bi se ko hu sei and thank you na do ko
okay
asa ade ni share the bag ni mo
okay
sika na share the bag ni to pini hon na ofa na bi ba fa na gen sa ko fa abuo biem to fa abuo bi na mo nyina ni free police so bag gen so se bomba prevention fa body dem mo
emmo police ko fa abuo so de be police
second time ti ho na bi bu nyina ja e ba no so from ban so na Ghana ye dey enya ho dis kan che ko jo dey say ho na bi with them police ko jo ho me sikan ino mu free ja again life front na kwa recommend dey so pawon no abi kwa dey so pawon lady no sorry dey wo sikan no pawon no we cash on atadim no paint sikan see sankere bodo so the different person atadim to ye sikan see na so so pra no na o ja ni mu to mo say the way see bleed no mi na ja ye
o ja no
mu ja lady no be so lady ni mu una ma bon this kind de awono to so lady ni kon no atade na lady so atade mu na hu say nchate boys is hadi mika de e ba so na abi so jaye nti praga bi na so mo fa po lady ni bag gate o mo de ni ba baby a ni ewura na mo so me ba se mo se me ho na ni se na e se pole crack say kojo ai ambulance esi ha mo ko bi ekudu hon ma ambulance driver ye hu no obaya o hu ni ki denta na me na breed na o tofo ese
That is a stabbing a well planned. Very
well planned because according to Omo so mo pia mo na gari ya no we call. Then na lady no so mpie.
Okay.
Nto hwe na yes script for the person mo dey pole dey e free me because that boy na e cost nti mo say ko mo sneak ni ye dey edin 24/7 be a be pona ko ye de wodi ho enti omo hunu say omo ba no lady that na otu gate mu but hu so mba na obi gate nti na ohia one guy na kasa a chen say any or identify pole iden a chen
no say we ni e kan
say we ni e kan no unu awon so more hostels bi o the hostel nani ho no na ga na gina mso ja fa port bi chen no
police for no be chi omo nyina nkomo ano mu di nyina
no police for no
nyina no telecos ni de be mo
legend
nkomo ano mu di nyina before from be stab pole ni nyina o be nya san nkomo nyina
dia police for na ye no ho eno na paper mani mani shoe
wow ya da almost say
command ne ko na mi arrest na my ye no na mi see cross mu sa sem be ko so enti se o mo ma chom de e da nko kwa
enti enra lady no who got to the police station?
I got to the police station.
Didn't see you.
In fact,
yeah, that is also Chankonton Bubi.
Yes, sir. Now was what can't as more catch me, but one can't. And also was you, meme or no, or do no car say. And it was a way to
some Busan's own Nimu.
That only me. So, Mini Habib.
Yeah.
Not Papa way, me kind of pa.
On you.
What me? Me kind of pa, but Habib don't day on kind.
On kind, okay.
No, that's what Kabe. Dear, I see me in tomorrow Kaime. No, so, or by a stance more. No, because I waiting when Yahan was more than what no 20 me cast in the me. No, because Papa Pedu, the madam name in Sabo, do kind, was no catch me. I
see.
And I mean, baby can't do it. Me said there was a police lady. I see a Liba. Me narrative to me, because I said, who are you when I would do my temple? Now my military.
Oh,
now my many police never know to know.
No, soon.
Yes, I'm going to say, me do Jan.
Wow.
Men carrying to me do Jan Coupon. That's why me catch a lady. No. And I be with a one car with them, they make when I be with them narrative or ball poly, letting I could be ball poly soon. Say, pull out bonus. Me one pay more money in time. I better not cotton such a bob besom. But one soon. I thought the bobono. That poly where I be with narrative, they seeing in now and son of poly ever stop poly. Narrating actually. At the point, another person, I be exchange was not. She had didn't say, who's with you? One card is even no card, man. One can't do the young town. And EP identifies A11. Okay. And EP there nearby. Okay. And she living like my main far connection. I mean more Ghana police are paso. I am telling you, say, some because social media, name me I who say as a foreigner can't be papa a Ghana police. I say you move down there but I feel the who said the mom with now you marry who they were after that treaty no marry
oh
marry who say I tell you see a Sunday you know so much charge a place no. No, they did not write any words of condolences to Asante Kotoko. And once of my charge, they will say, even though they are the organizers of, league na the year. Yet, let's quote a Becky can simply on open. Me who some the charging Babonada. Me some the charging Babono. The chances are no more. And I no more ever full back. I said, I could do food here. And no, no boss here, and yet, Rebecca was him. And untina yet says no. So meet say kwa ye person I know how huge and big Asante Kotoko is. As well as hearts of folk. And ye ne has to follow you so and they are ready to come and join us. They be joining hands near my who say you can't joke with the two teams.
Yeah. Nana Kasemi say almost on beba Tuesday. Nara never say.
Yes, that's what I gathered from Kotoko Penny back. I'm say supporters we say Tuesday
I feel
Tuesday. A bit of information. Akosia black Chinese. I say no another lady kano. A man me and a member me no muchi omunrano. Me no ka say no more headquarters, police headquarters. Amudo muko high court. But as you speak, they are on their way to a fair pre circuit court a hono mudomo
okay yeah them said mra mo de chi
yes oba ko de man hu but tama wo di matam oba no so be join
am say we na dan fo no
so be join no faster than a big father than you know Chinese say me ne pepe on the family kwada me want me fa sa on the me chan there was another lady but ono no there now we from a distance me catch me ti where sa o kan me bonti me make sure me statement on my money din
okay
because man just more there okay but now she was also looking at me
yeah police are here no so
and there was other guys almost say lady in the almost so lady so almost directly tama yo police according to one more corner that lady so hobi
so much naka
in this is okay dog say the need coffee pre circuit court okay
doctor the one you doctor
okay gidi pass remand nsem ti na bia ko ba so mo do mo e ko remand na afi ehu de beko. All right, so far much nipa ben say.
And so far no so we can say so much 7.
7.
Na just say no mama be nipa 2.
Okay.
Na aka 5. Because at no na nipa 4 then to match we dan say nipa 5 na there what police cause dey ask me no ka say na. And said na say no one so say chairman from Juara Bisi na me nko fie me nai.
Oh.
Because oh wa na afro na so be man so na kwa nko fie bim.
Asema IGPD no wadi.
And then the time officer no e ka say obi ntro said ni bi ntro Kojo David anu asem. Nti omo be fe Kojo mo ko top on na say omo no mo di.
Kojo David here security for
them.
Okay.
Nti said ni sorry em say no mo ko arrest. Na crime officer ni ba no oni ho. Ka tell you say charge him. Mema mo adwa choko charge him. Unu nipa ni babre charge him. In fact, we say yes.
Who the police for them?
Yeah, no so many abro mo yajuma. Enya thank you. So akona hunu police ni attitude na say ya unu ko obu na say so the guess what.
Okay.
Me no ka say o ma ye post mortem na wi.
Okay.
Nti ene no abusuafo ye frɛ abusuafo no ma abusuafo no yi nipa e ma na ye den. E ko mu yi o ma na musini e ma ne ko e ko jama ya ye post mortem na ye den. But say the make post mortem there enya de say report ma be da abontem obi a say. Nti me say e be call the appropriate court say no mo ka say the doctor na ba benefit free Accra we dey oba. And ko mo
after post mortem media. Here's a better answer.
So,
it is a kind of war.
Any poll, a Sunday, no. Said you Friday, na poll me ho. Saturday, me and meeting of friends, somehow, and I'm so me meeting. Now, poll, Chamas have a traffic, come and mean 2 motor me foul. Saturday, just Friday, Saturday, mini pulling and me. Sunday, me mo tetano so mo the car, so they wouldn't be me. The car be famu, in filling station, me fam me vachaman na Kombolo.
Yeah.
Kombolo no ko Saturday no ni krom nti wanti ni team bus na nyede akọ no be fa emi esa wo to team no atwam ko jana nim sei o so my stop no wani mu sei na mo so di break de eba chama ho fe ne chama nie no ya as no man ekuta de bi etu kona chama solo kan ho a chama solo ne bompae but that day the police want to bompae chama solo me bompae me bompae o bompae no sin yankopɔ sa o boy e ma yakoma so de be ma e beda wase amen. And we be asking na Yankopɔn so ama o anya akoma so de ma so say me French na me te twi de me shada ntene sa na yin esere.
Wow.
Chairman, e ka se e ka e be ka.
SMP but said the waka no ye nyina no Ghana police ye mo mabaso. Na no bi kure ka se tintina asem na emfa me kwa kra na ba se do si ga mo abetuma handle asem.
Media Sajo. Ba bia asem na du no me nka se mo fa kwa na se mo fa kwa. De pe no e no mugu so omo ye de omo.
Na wo hu se omo ye adwuma pa.
Na maka from Monday ne pe na me nko sunwan.
Okay.
Every day be me come no won so me kon so me no mo. De ko so no. Uba me Fuzi. I greater abuna for real secretary. Who is a medical doctor?
My name is Fuzi, a doctor.
No, not Fuzi. That be Fuzi better the doctor.
Fuzi.
The assistant ko jwa dem mununku.
Okay.
Adem mununku ye medical doctor.
Okay.
Enti adem mununku myself chairman Nobet. And Western Regional chairman Dachi Hene.
Okay.
Yemane Kumi. Once they say on also oba transfer the course sunyan.
Okay.
Ni month ono edman no wa transfer the course sunyan. Ti ye tani pa mabudi. Say ye call up and down, up and down.
All right. Opening so aba. Ye no nin komo kakra. Boss, akwaba.
Sejo.
Na to say
already adumo Sejo.
Ye nyankopon asepa. Da ho di kakra.
Adongoni.
Hey. Wow. Security.
Team security. Adongo.
Oda senge no be 2 hours.
Adongoni.
Yes. Wow. No, so they're white.
No, the video. No.
Debbie. Oh, said when I was white.
Pacho Debbie.
Oh, baby, 5 minutes. Me didn't come work akra. And na man for be bus. I say na security for a can pole one. Na say omu jai pole nkwa say on running free stadium ho. Na security can ho dia. Role band almost play mra. Akwa na sika ekuta no ntimi nya akwa de sika no be wo no sa. I don't go into your boy and come back.
So, yo, me da say, some way, I can't see ana ayara ho.
Yeah.
Sense ye no. Na empo ye te say ne tia ne yakrampo na saa de we see ya. Enim say wa say ne tia ne ya.
Yeah.
But nipa we ye nyina na fro bus na ekoye.
Yeah.
Na say yo, ade ni nyina akosa ase from the arrival of the bus.
Yeah.
Tama bus no. Ebedru ɛsɛ hɔnom no ɔmo kurom hɔ so yɛkɔduru hɔnom na yɛ baas no na ɛwɔ yɛnim na yɛ team script no car no nso adi baas n'akyi so yɛkɔduru hɔnom no na yɛn nyinaa yɛduru hɔ na baaba ɛbɔɔ baas no hɔn no pepe ɔmo mbie gate no ahɔnom na
adogo we una ade ya show ti da
me na me share yi no
okay sa hood okay kasa yiti yeah
yɛduru hɔnom na baaba ɛbɔɔ hɔn ɔmo mbie gate no na yɛ ankasa no security for no yɛsii from yɛ car no ɛkɔɔyɛ ɛkɔbɔɔ gate no sei yɛbɔɔ gate no mu sɛ na boys bi ɛwɔ inside hɔ na ɔmo bie gate no na ɛka kyerɛ no sɛ o kɔtɔkɔ team na aba o so ɔmo bie gate na players no yɛ dɛ ɔmo mbra inside ɔhɔnom na ɔmo sɛ o ɔmo bɛma baas na aba inside deɛ a gye sɛ yɛyɛ a yɛdi akyire no ɔmo mma yɛ kwan yɛ dɛ ɛnwura hɔ na yɛ sɛ o yɛdeɛ yɛyɛ team script no yɛna yɛdi team no akyi baabi a team no kɔ biara yɛdi akyire na anyɛ sɛ yɛn no yɛkɔwura baabi a dressing room no wɔ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛguide team no ma team no ɛnkɔ dressing room hɔ na team no asi from bars no ɛkɔ mo dressing room na yɛbɛsa yɛ den apie ɛkɔ pɛ baabi atena boy sense dabi hɔn ma na pintin no ɛbaeɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo mpene yɛsɛ o yɛbɛkɔ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo mpene hɔn ma na nyinaa yɛde force na bars no abi ɔmo bie gate no na yɛwura mu na o share video no so a ɔmo boy baako no white one ɔdeɛ wɔyɛ MP no border guide no ɔno no bars na nim sɛ wɔbɛbɔ bars no ne boy na wɔhyɛ number 18 no ɔno so saa ɔbɛbɔ gate bars no na meka kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo pae bars ne gate ayi glass a ade a yɛbɛyɛ ɔmo no anyɛ ɔmo fɛ ahɔ no ma ɔbɛhu sɛ maba hɔ no boy no yɛyɛ na me kɔ ne nkyɛn kɔ pia no aka kyerɛ sɛ adeɛ na ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo gyae deɛ ɔmo yɛ no na ɔmo ba akomase no yɛnyɛ ɔmo bibia saa yɛnyɛ ɔmo bibia saa na yɛka yɛ na ɔmo nte aseɛ hɔn ma na ɔmo se yɛngyae hɔn ma na yɛnyinaa still na yɛwura inside yɛwura inside no wie no na ɔmo ma ɛkwa yɛgyina hɔ no na place no nyinaa si fam ɛkɔ dress room ɔmo kɔ dress room no wie na yɛsa yɛ den yɛsa da akyi na yɛsa pie yɛ na yɛka sɛ chairman sɛ oh sɛdeɛ yɛkwan no wa no nti no yɛnkɔpɛ aduane yɛ dɛn andi ansa na yɛnsa mbra yɛbɛba na match no bɛsa aseɛ yɛpie ya na yɛkɔpɛ aduane yɛ dɛn adiiɛ yɛne pole mu nyinaa ne chairman solo yɛkɔpɛ aduane di wie na yɛsa baeɛ ɛbɛduru yɛ na chairman mo de sika ama yɛ sɛ yɛnkɔtwɛ ticket no nso no ayɛ 30 series but yɛtwa ticket no 50 series ɔmo twerɛ awɔ ticket no so 30 series
emra no sa don ko abo as breaking news for eba ma ayi kakra na o ka omo a penifo ka se munya pole kwan na said the horse ya no emwa nti munkoja pole kwan no free said the one
na ka obi yes at that time no na pitchen no aye wo ayi VIP honmo VIP honmo na o ma di kan attack de minute pole dada say yano yenkwa eni ensam
okay
na mempa menkwa men sore pie free pitch no so omudi kan be holy me ebo me ade afia bi ade awoman fi sei
okay omo yes
yes
omo abu
se omo supporters ni na omo yes no omo bobo am sa na omo Kojo David ya boys ni bi security guys no omo no ba ye ka kire say adongo omo ka say wo na obepie na asumdue beba de a dem ma memfa wo nye den empie na me say okay ye pie no na omo still na omo dim yechi na omo borome
wow
na omo borome so ye ko dru gate na no sejo ye dru gate na nyankopon we na hata so no ono na boa me ka nya sa nipa na obetu gate no ono no pie gate no ntem ka boy na wakura dade no see no ka wade dade no ewo me atale gate
wow
na luckily enough our yes and nipa na what to get in them na me so ma pie dada
oh
me pie ya na me ko wa abonte no ho me wo hono ma na me gina hono na me hweb match no wo outside baby ambulance no wo case ni na see na pole wa to from we no na mo de pole be du na pole da ho kojo frem say adongo o ma wa pole se kan na me beduru ho me duru ye pe na me hu se pole ta ho moja ni nyina na me de duster ade say try say me kata baby moja no ye de e ba no ahon me tia from her I had to pull it that baby out na ambulance for no ye de omosi
ndomu hu ye
me tia mo from say yo me from say ambulance boy na nipa o ma obi wu pole o ma wona sika me fresa ambulance obi ani ho a wa ba ye nche ambulance driver is nowhere to be found nobody obi ani ho obi amba ye nche tell say pole wi ye ahon ma na ambulance for no pie ayi o mo structure from the ambulance omo de buy
sasa na wo wi
na full wo wi but according to the Echo hospital ayi police station no aya na omo say mayanka say wo wi only doctor alone can say that wo wi
okay
but you know I know na make kira me tro wo statement say according to me pole wa ye den wo wi wo ho but doctors in there I know they mean to make am matter but me witness na they me hu ye no na meka
okay
so pole na wa wie omo ba he say omo be fa na meka say me sori gina ho na meka say de mo pe no say Monsaka ye frame da momba ahon ma na border guide na wa na o say na me wo ahon ma na border guide no e baaye e twa no ho sa baaye
ba for bodyguard
yes what you know baaye na meka say wo na wo ye nipa wo start ade ni nyina wo ka kire me ni police say yan hwe match no na yan fa yan kwa ansan kọ Kumasi biem na me yan hwe match na meka say wo say yan hwe match no dem studio no de ababu agu because my tueska ya baaye no yan contact wo say yan hwe match no ahon ma na me hu say wo no na yes ade na me sori me dina chi na wa jone sa ko wura yi studio inside na me dina chi ana ko tehwe na me page akonyo se nyankopon na yadom
okay
na police for na wo honom na mu dumirika ba mo honom ka obeso akonyo se adongo enye sa ja ya hu de esiye enbono ka nya sa dia
police for na catch us
yes
okay
Sergio ka nya sa dia ka by this time ebia me so no ebia o make back say makun obi
yes
because of the way now because the way me nua da ho eye no na we sa ba eye no ho te se de wanim bi asam no bi no anu na amam so eye sa so asam no nyina ka se ka se ka ade be che because say de o se tam no so ade ntino
yes tam no so abra kra pa ho kra I wish en can bet me assign na e friend wo so ka ho identification no
me ka ho
uhu omo omo yes ade nyina
oba no ye hu ye and omo de omo ba ye no so omo ka ho
okay
because omo na esase bibia be se kan na nipa na wade wo ye no wo ye nipa baako but ade no information nyina na de e course nyina omo amofa omo no omo so so ka ho
do this kan wo no hu no
ono no say no me say omo di kan ma me pie
okay
e ko jina
so ensure say mu nyina no
e be yesa so omo ma me pie so omo wo no se kan na kojo edimrika eba mo ho be ka say na sa time na abib mo eches na o waten awura no
Oko ba ye be chino omo ye be da sipa ye be da si
omo hu ne beba
omo mu hu ye no okay
na according to Kojo David na ogina no so mo wo wi asema lady ni kan sa adwuma na si
say lady no o aka say adwuma na si oba no a se kan no o man no omo wo no o say adwuma na si
mo ka tell police for
oh yes in our statement we wrote
okay so jo asam bia ni ho a me ye be tena han na e twantro say sa nipa no ye nim no aye bo na e ko say e ko bo so me nim no nipa na ye me busie ni se me pe ade na be ba be twantro to nipa na say wa ye si abra wa anya sa
Ibede masifa mrena so ya fasima be ensia kra chairman ya da sepa for coming na nyamisha o dia wudi asemiati almost every day
Adam for you so be here bola or ko free mu no Nicholas Boache okay ne baby ni go start ball match Adam for ko nyase
yes
e chane na yi
okay
on passetia mansa so
okay
na match after regional meeting
breaking news for na bi yin ya for more times but I'm the one to be saying if you say I don't go that sepa for coming na they will be as be san frame view na sunya ko na ba da nyasam keto akra o monkafra ofakofia pia uram see breaking news on the brain nti yɛbɛtwa so ha na yɛsan trans biom yɛda mu nyinaa se yɛbɛsa ne mu ahyia biom mɛsrɛ mɔfo friends Kofi Apia ɛna nyako aborɔ no ma ɔmo a ɛwɔ no siiɛ na ɔmo wɔ hɔ ne adeɛ nti na kyɛ sɛ time na ɔmde ba na short nti na ɛsɛ yɛfa kakraa bi ɔho yes ɛnyɛ problem sɛ yɛtuaka
7 minutes na wobɛfa wobɛtua
ɛnɛ anapa mete sɛ Kofi ne kɔ ho ntintini ɛna 3000 asɛm bi kyɛ sɛ n'ani abere Kofi wodwi sɛ asɛm no ho deɛ ɛne woahwɛ a wobɛnom adura wuo sɛ SIC panimu no na sika a ɔgye ne nneɛma ɛwɔ ho no Jacob kakra bi a wo nsa ka biara wafa de saa na wobɛndɛ breaking news up next yɛda mu nyinaa ase yɛbɛsa ne mu atrase bi akra